we're live now. By the way, Uta is canon, but the
How
film
is
isn't.
Uda canon? Really? Is it
Yeah,
really?
Uta is canon because she's been showed on one of the covers of the manga. So Uta exists, like she is
But there's
Luffy.
no way she's Shank's daughter, right?
No, she's
Ain't
like
no way.
everything is canon, but basically Elijah Island
Doesn't make
and
sense.
the Uta thing never happened. Like she just became a pop star. Like nothing else matters.
Insane. Well, I
Like
didn't like the movie, but the music's really good.
yeah. I love Uta. She's so cute and
Her
kind.
design is fucking awesome. I love her. It's my favorite One Piece design. Uta.
Uta, yeah,
Love
she's
her.
so good. Like she's not particularly
That's such a good design.
because she's not
I love the
particularly like
hair.
boobed. Like she has a lot of boobs that she has no cleavage. Like
Yeah.
she's one of the more tame One Piece line females that I've seen like in ever.
Yeah. I like her hair though the most. I really
But
like
yeah, Uta is
the hair
canon,
design.
but the film isn't. So
There's no way that doesn't
yeah,
line up with.
Uta is like Uta exists in the One Piece world. Like she's a
Okay,
thing.
but she's not Shank's daughter.
She
Ain't no
is
way.
like
And no, she isn't.
she.
So
I'm
fake.
telling you,
It's fake. I'm telling you, it's fake.
she's a friend of Luffy.
No way, she's
Okay,
a
Uta is a world famous singer or diva and the adopted daughter of Emperor Red Hair Shanks, who
She's
was
not
also
her daughter.
mentioned in
There's
his
no
film left when she
way.
was a child. Yeah,
Shanks never had sex.
but
That's
she's
false.
adopted.
Oh,
Like that's something that was even in the film she was adopted. Like
that is true.
the thing that stops being canon is
The bends. Oh, I think my
yeah.
headphone broke. Oh no. Oh no, I think my headphone broke. I can still hear you though, just from one side only. Oh no.
But yeah, so like nothing happened. Oh god. Oh, that's
Ouch.
yeah. That sounded so bad.
I'm sorry. I'm back. Is it okay now?
Yes.
I fixed it.
Yeah, I've noticed it.
Thank you. What's wrong with talking about One Piece? One Piece awesome. I hate and love One Piece.
What's happening?
I said I hate and love One Piece.
That's good for you.
No, I actually hate it. I don't like One Piece at all. But
Why do you
sometimes
hate
I
it
do
and
like
why
it.
do you love it?
I don't like how they unnecessarily stretch things constantly. I don't like the amount of text that's on recent chapters. I don't like how bad he's at paneling and how difficult it is to navigate
Yeah,
through
I
chapters
think
nowadays.
I think One Piece is
I hate the
extremely hard
designs of
to
the
read.
characters. I also don't like the direction they're going with the other Mugiwaras. Like, no Mugiwara gets attention if you cannot fight. Like, Chopper's literally a mascot now. He's not a real character. Neither is Nami or Robin. They never do
And Robin
anything like
had
actually
the scene where
relevant.
she breaks the back of the girl.
When you talking about the movie?
No, where
Or
she fights
like,
like the spider lady and she breaks her back.
what arc is that?
I don't know. I saw it in the anime when she breaks like the Black Maria's the back
I actually don't remember that.
in the land of Wano.
Oh yeah. Wano. Well, I read one as it was coming out, so I forgot like 90% of the things that happened in there.
But Robin
So I
has
also
one
didn't like
fight when
Wano a
she's
whole lot.
alone against another character,
Yeah.
and she also wins. Like
One Piece always has, in every arc, they always separate every Mugiwara and have them face off like an individual enemy. That's another thing. Like One Piece has
usually
too
does
many fucking
nothing though.
characters. Yeah, I mean the ones that can actually fight though, right? Like, cause everything's being power scaled to oblivion, so like
Yeah.
Nami can't reasonably
Yeah.
fight against like a normal opponent in this world. Neither can Robin or Chopper.
I mean, Robin did fight against.
Or
an
even
actual
Brook.
opponent.
Where Brook's so fucking useless.
Robin did fight against an opponent though.
Yeah, but like,
She broke her back.
it's not really like wasn't really the most fearful opponent ever.
Let me get
I even
something,
forgot about
okay?
them. I even forgot about them. I forgot. Jesus.
Let me get something, okay?
I'll let you get it. I'll let you get
I
your
love
win.
Robin. She's amazing.
I love Robin too. That's why I don't like how she's being. And now that Elbaf's coming up, like I hope they give some relevance to Usopp because there's no way we go to Elbaf and Usopp just does nothing. Like they don't explore his character at all, or like
I wish to do
actually
something with
have him
Robin.
react to achieve his goal. I get that too, but like Robin doesn't really have like an overarching like goal like Usopp had. Like Usopp really wanted to go to Elbaf, right, and meet the warriors and
Mhm.
become a true warrior and whatever.
I mean, but
I
Robin,
mean, Robin's kind of like, oh yeah, I want to be an archaeologist and I want to uncover the secrets of the
she's
world. But
like
every
one
time
of the
there's
few.
like a relevant reveal, she never does.
And
Like she
with
never
it,
says anything
like,
interesting about
imagine
it.
like she's the hardest Mugiwara they have gotten because like she was the one that
Hmm.
was the hardest to get, and then there's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I mean, she does a little before.
Yeah, what does she
Like
do?
after Return to Shavandi, she does nothing. But like she does like fight and do stuff, and like she reads poneglyphs and shit like that. So I mean, I don't like Fishman Island at all, but she's very relevant in Fishman Island because she reads the poneglyph and she's the first one to mention Joy Boy, which is like very relevant.
I see. I don't know. What do you think is my main in the One Piece card game?
Is it Robin or Nami? Probably
It's
Robin.
neither Robin or Rami. By the way, it will be Robin, but
Is
Robin.
Uta in there?
Yes.
So Uta's your main.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robin just recently came out as a commander, so you can't use her as a leader. So, like, she's just out in Japan, and she's not even very good in Japan. So I've never had. I didn't have the chance
Sure.
to play with her.
Are you
Uh,
telling me Robin, one of the main Mugiwara, just got released as
it
a
took
commander?
9 sets for Robin to be released as a leader.
How many years is that?
3? Because like One Piece has cards that are cards in the deck and cards that are leaders, okay? Leaders are
Uh-huh.
basically what you build your deck around. They're always on the field, and your deck can only have those. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering, you know? Like
Yeah, I know commander cards in Magic.
yeah, it's like it's like Commander, okay? And Robin just got recently released. Yes, Robin was released in the set 0.9. Uta has 2 leaders already. Robin has 0. Nami had a deck, but I don't like Neil, so I didn't try it. I've played only 2 decks, honestly. I've only played Uta and Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
And Perona. I played Uta, Bonnie, and Perona. And
Oh yeah, you told me you like Verona.
yeah, and Diva has played Padding, a Luffy deck, and Reiju. Can you believe Reiju?
Luffy?
Can you believe?
Who? And who?
What do you call him?
I don't understand the character you're mentioning.
The
It could be because I
protagonist.
don't straight up. Yeah, Luffy and who else?
Reiju,
Reiju.
the sister of Sanji.
My god.
She has a leader card. And Padding.
Before she got a reader
Yeah.
card before fucking Robin.
Yeah, and Padding. The daughter of Big Mom. The one that can read the glyphs like Robin, the one with 3 eyes.
Yeah.
And both of them have gotten their leader card before Robin, yes.
That's kind of crazy.
Robin got her leader card just recently.
Wait, the
I didn't get Castle Drop, no.
the one that can read poneglyphs was the one with 3 eyes, right? Or
Yeah,
who?
yeah.
Oh. Well, so many fucking random characters too that never
I don't
come
think
back after.
Chopper has a leader card.
Jeez, how come
I
they
don't
don't
think
give the
Frankie have a-
Mugiwara some
I don't
fucking
think
priority?
Usopp or Frankie or Brook have a leader card. I think only Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, Nami, and maybe Jinbe. Low
What
has
about
it
any
for sure.
newer
Low has it for
characters?
sure, a leader card. I didn't get Kazura nor Castoria. I'm so
Anyone
sad.
from Wano or Egghead?
Let me check. Leader cards One Piece. I'm gonna tell you all the leader cards in One Piece. All
I like the Seraphims.
okay, there is Zoro, Law, Luffy, the protagonist from Guano, like the guy old. Don Flamingo, Kaido,
Oh,
Crocodile,
the flamingo. I love the
and
flamingo.
King in the first set. It was in the first set. The second set there were
King.
Whitebeard, the Luffy's grandpa, another guy from Wano's country, Kinemon, I think it's the dead, Sanji,
Okay, more.
Ivankov, Magellan, I don't know who Z is, and Smoker. In the
Z?
third set there were Ace.
How do you spell that?
Z, like Z. I think it's from the film. It's from the film.
Yeah, it is from One Piece C. Like the name of the film is
In the
literally
third
One
set
Piece
there
C.
were Ace, Kuro, I think he's one of the first characters. I don't even remember him. Arlong,
Yeah, I remember
Nami,
Kuro actually.
Iceberg, Rob Lucci, Big Mom, and Katakuri, the son of Big Mom. In the fourth set there were Vivi, Flamingo again,
Baby's
Isho,
cute.
Rebecca, Queen, and Crocodile again. In the fifth set there were Monkey.
Crocodile again?
Luffy, yeah. Crocodile has two, at least two, but also we had two of Don Flamingo. We had Luffy again, Sabo, Bello Betty, Rosinante, Sakazuki, I have no clue who this guy is, Enel, and that's it. In the sixth set we had Uta, Hody Jones, Perona, Yamato,
Cody Jones got a cover for most movie.
Reiju, and Moria. In the first, I think these were like precons. We had Kozuki Oden from Wano, Hannibal, this guy is fat, I don't know who the fuck is this guy is, and Kairos. In the seventh set we had Luke is Dead, Bonnie, Boa Hancock, Foxy, Rob Lucci, and Vegapunk.
Foxy's in the fucking game.
In the eighth we got
Before
Tony
moving
Chopper,
Warriors.
Marco,
Oh,
Carrot,
Chopper got in.
yeah,
Tony
King,
Chopper.
Padding, and Kalagara. In the these are like the precons. Again, we had Sanji as a precon card. In the ninth we had Shanks, Lim from the One Piece game, Buggy,
Lee
Luffy
from the
again,
wall. Who the fuck is that?
Robin, and Blackbeard. Okay, these are the starter decks. The decks were Luffy, Crocodile, Kid, Kaido again, Sakazuki again, Shanks again, Big Mom again, Luffy again, Yamato again, Uta again, Zoro and Sanji. That's a single card with both of them, and Luffy again.
That's pretty funny.
So like, also we had other more decks. One with Law, one with Luffy, one with Kid, one with Sabo, one with Ace, and one with Luffy again. But these are like
I
just
played the
repeat.
Flamingo. I really like the
I think
Flamingo.
the Flamingo is okay. Sadly, it's mono blue, so it's control.
It's even better for me. I fucking love Control.
So basically, the colors in One Piece are 6. There is red, blue, yellow, purple, black, and green. And red. There are 6. Let me try. There is red, yellow, green, black, purple, and blue. Blue is basically control and draw. Green is basically control, but like try to divide Ionia in two. And green has like some part of the ramp and the stun part of control. So stun, creature lockdown, slowing the game down while One Piece is controlled by drawing, removing. I think it's the removal, like it's mostly draw and like blue. Mill is in blue. Red is aggressive. Purple is ramp, but at a cost. Yellow is like playing with life and like other things like advantage and playing with things and discarding. And black is usually again recursion, discard, the card draws, etc.
Apparently the Flamingo's pretty okay in the.
Yeah, the Flamingo. I don't remember. Like let me check recently how the Flamingo did. Well, because like
I've seen pretty recent videos saying that he's decent.
we take information from like a site where we have all of the recent. Yeah, the Flamingo has a lot of placements. Yes. Absolutely. Like I already see a lot of them.
Fucking love the Flamingo design is just so fucking good.
I don't care. He's not a woman.
I know you don't, but I fucking love his coat, like the pink coat, and the fact he has like leg hair, despite being like such like. I don't know. I love the leg hair. Usually I would hate it, but
You're
I think it adds
freaky.
to the design so much.
You're so freaky.
No, I don't like it as
You're
in
so freaky.
I
Well,
don't like it
if
that
you
way.
care, Diva's favorite character is Rosinante.
Resonant. Oh fuck yeah, that's awesome. Resonant.
And my favorite character is Uta and Robin.
I know. My favorite character is probably Kuma.
I see.
Yeah, I before I would say Goldie Roger, but recently like seeing Kuma's backstory,
With Bonnie.
Jesus. Yeah, with Bonnie and like his fucking like the flashbacks, that shit almost made me cry.
I think Shock
I think
looks
that was
cool.
peak.
What do you think of Shock, Bane?
What the
Drafty likes
fuck's
Shock.
shock? Shock.
Isn't it Shanks but in a different way?
One Piece.
Oh no, he's a
Oh
person.
no, he's talking about the Seraphim Hawk. Like
Oh. He's a child.
yeah. But I love the design of the Seraphim, so I like the darker skin tone they give. I really
The
like
one I look at, you know, like I have a theory.
I like
okay?
Seraphim Hancock.
You know, like
I really like
they
Seraphim Hancock
took
design.
Robin's melatonin and they gave it to them.
They give it to everyone else.
Yeah.
Isn't it melanin though? Melatonin is the one that makes you go to sleep.
Yeah, it's melanin. It's melanin. Melanin. Yeah, you're right. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but the Seraphims, the design of the Seraphims goes so hard though. I respect that. There's no Seraphim in the card game, right?
Maybe there is a lot of character cards. Sarah.
Yeah, he is cool as fuck.
There is
Umineko.
shocks. There is a shocks, but he's just a card. He's not.
Yeah, he's not.
There is a
commander.
shock and there is everyone. I see. Like, this is Snake. This is like the Jimbe one. There is shock. So yeah, there are Seraphim.
And there's Hancock. Yeah, Snake is Hancock.
They're recent though. They came out in One Piece 9, I think. No.
Oh, so you can't play it? So it
No,
came
we
out in
can.
one-
But the problem is that like you can play anything, but the problem is that like the importer we use doesn't allow for cards that haven't been translated yet. So
I see.
So yeah. I played Uta. It was interesting to play Uta because you have to play all of the film cards. And the best support card for Uta is another Uta.
Another Uta.
Yeah, the deck plays a total of 9 Utas.
Nine Utas. That's kind of funny.
But
How many
one is a
Doflamingos
little-
are there?
In the Doflamingo deck, we can check. There's already 2 Doflamingos but depends how good the Doflamingo cards are. No, in his deck, Doflamingo plays only one Doflamingo, the leader. But he plays in this
Doflamingo.
list 4 Boancocks, 8 Lows,
Oh, I love
4
Hancock.
Jimbe, 4
Oh,
Crocodile,
that sounds awesome. Those are all characters I like.
4 Morias, 3
I
Padding.
don't care for Moria. I don't care for padding either.
3
If we're Jimbe's
4
cool.
Mihawks.
Okay. Yeah, like Crocodile, Hancock, those are all characters I like. I'll play the fuck out of that deck.
And
Sucks
this
that there isn't like a good way to play it online though.
This Robin deck plays a lot of cards. She plays a very funny Nami, and she plays the Robin Demon that breaks the neck of the lady.
The Robin Demon.
Yeah, the one she summons when she does the thing.
The one she summons when she does the thing, yeah.
Well, she breaks the back
I know
of
what
the
you're talking
girl.
about. I know what you're talking about, yes, but it just sounds very funny to describe it that way.
Well, that's what she does, isn't it?
Letting the freak flag fly. How am I a freak? I mean, I know how, but like, what does that have to do with anything I said? Is it because I like Jinbei? I don't
I-
like him like that though.
My cousin liked Jinbe a lot.
Jinbei's cool.
Like me and my cousin wanted to buy for each other the action figure of him to me, the Bangkok figure, and me to him, the Jimbe figure, because you know.
Oh, I have a Doflamingo figure. That's
I
how much
have
I
a
like
Perona
him.
figure.
Um,
A very good Perona
it-
figure.
the flamingo figure is not very good, but
The
it looks
Perona
awesome.
figure is amazing. There was a little gummy when I bought, like a little candy when I bought it inside it,
That's pretty cute.
and I ate it. And I'm still
Why do you
alive.
eat it? You just gotta have it decorated.
Well, I ate it because it was fun. It was no, it was actually like a candy. Like it was like I don't know why it was in there. I ate it. It was very good.
Nice. Can you take a picture of the Perona? I kind of want to see the Verona.
I should have a picture on my phone.
That would be awesome. Does it have the little goats? Like, are they ghosts on the figure?
No,
That's
but
kinda
the
sad.
skirt is very quiet. If you find a good way to play it, because untap is not very good for playing it because importing cards
Mhm.
is awful. But if you find a good way to do it, we're gonna play me and Bane at some point, and I'm gonna keep
Yeah, we're gonna
Bane
stream it.
with
We're gonna stream how I
Robin.
kick Rosa's ass.
It's very, I have to say, it's very, it's kind of very, maybe because we're not good at it yet, it's often very clear who's gonna win the game. It just drags on a lot, you know? Because it's kind of hard to close games out.
Uh-huh.
I will have the Perona oh, you can see it here, I think. Yeah. I mean, these are all of, this is disgusting. These are all of my figures.
Sorry for
But you
burping.
can see the Perona.
Oh, I see the Verona in the background.
Yeah.
You can tell you're mentally ill just from this picture.
Oh, what do you mean? What's so bad in my things, okay? Tell me which characters have the mental ill other than Omura.
All of them.
No,
Shinobu.
that's not true.
You got Shinobu too. Is that not Shinobu? It is Shinobu, isn't
I
it?
have two Shinobus, not one. I have two of them.
Yeah, I can see there's two Shinobus.
But okay, one,
That's even
one
worse.
Shinobu though, it's the collab.
Is that Asuka too? Is
yeah,
that Asuka?
yeah, that's how the
Okay, yeah, you get it keeps going, you know. The more you look at it.
I'm gonna send it to you. Copy image to draft key with a. I'm gonna send it on the server. Little draft key and photos.
And you got like the plushes below that, like you can tell you're mentally
Oh,
ill
the
from
plushes
that.
was gifted to me for a birthday. Like all of those plushes were gifted to me for birthdays.
Okay, that's cute. Was that in the right corner? Is that One Piece? Is that Law? Who is that?
In the right. Okay,
Is that
I'm gonna
Ace?
tell you who we can see. Okay,
Yeah,
From
'cause,
left-
some of these I don't recognize.
from left to right. Okay, from
Yeah.
left to right.
You gotta start with the pink hair lady.
Yeah,
which
that's
is, like,
Luca
out
from
of the picture.
Vocaloid.
Okay.
Then we have Mami from One Piece.
Maya from.
Mami
is
from
that-
Madoka Magica, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait a
No,
second,
not from
that's
One
not.
Piece. Then we have
I was like, oh, yeah, that's
Omura
Madoka
from.
Yeah, I can tell that's from where.
Then we have Rin behind her. That's an extremely bootleg
That's
figure.
Rin.
That's a
Why is
extremely.
Rin?
She's dressed
Why
up
does
as
Rin
Archer,
look-
but it's a very bootleg
I know that's
figure.
Kurisu there.
That's
after that.
Kurisu, yes.
And then that's Asuka, Perona,
And Asuka,
Shinobu.
Perona, Shinobu. Behind Shinobu,
Who's
there's
behind Shinobu?
another
Asuka?
Asuka. You
Yeah.
can see, but Shinobu and Mami have their outfits swapped because it was a limited edition figure of Shinobu and Mami, and I wanted it. I would love to have also the Senjo Gahara and Omura one, but I think it's less cool because the outfit of Senjo Gahara is less pretty than the Shinobu ones. Behind it we
Is
have
that BB in the background or who is it?
no, that's Martha. That's Saint Martha from One Piece. Then we have Chibi
Martha from what? The
from
blue,
Fate
purple,
Go.
purple
Fate Go.
girl? Oh yeah.
Then we
I'm
have,
like,
I keep
what?
saying One Piece. Then we
Yeah.
have a little Kyohime, Chibi Kyohime
Mhm.
from Fate Go. We have Shinobu again. Behind
I see
Shinobu,
Shinobu.
we
Is
have
that Ray in the background too?
in the background. No, we're gonna get there. Behind Shinobu, it's Rin. It's Ishtar from Fate Go. Then we have
Ishtar.
Bibi, Summer Bibi. You can see her like
Yeah,
with
that
her
is
flat
very
ass. Like
Bibi.
it's very funny because
Yeah.
her ass is completely flat because that's a ramen cup holder figure. Then you can see there is a figure that's fallen off. That's another Omura.
Yeah.
The green hair is Shion from
Is
Higurashi.
Miku? Oh,
No, it's
not
Shion from
Miku,
Higurashi.
come on.
And then we have a Robin that's like sideways.
Oh, that is Robin then. I knew that was One Piece. I
That's
thought that was
Robin,
maybe
yeah.
Ace.
No, that's Robin. That's Robin. These are all my figures. I don't think I bought any new ones.
There's not a single male here.
Of course, there's not single male. What did you expect from me?
Yeah, I don't know why I expected
You know that
one.
Luca was evil. You have to know, Draftkey, that Luca is the least popular Vocaloid right now, and so like they did like because there was a Miku concert, they did like Miku, Miku, Miku song. Then we have Len, Rin, and Len Rin together. Then we have Kaito and Meiko, and then Kaito and Meiko together. And then we had Miku, 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 Luca song, Luca and Miku, 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 and then we had all the Miku. Crazy.
Miku, Miku,
They did that.
Miku.
They are at the concert. They played that.
That's very fun.
I had a lot
I
of
like
fun
that
at the
song.
Miku concert, waving my light stick. So yeah.
Kind of like Oshinoko.
Okay, no. Let me go back right now. Which of my characters have them mentally ill? Okay, Luca is fine. It's a vocal.
These are all like you can see this pussy from a girl who's mentally ill.
I mean,
POV.
no, you can't say that Kurizu is pussy from a girl who's mentally ill.
It is.
She's fine.
It is. It is. It very much is. It's just the combination, like really, the fact that you chose Parona for the One Piece character too.
No, I didn't choose Perona. I really wanted Robin, but Perona was
Parona's really cute there.
like.
But it is pussy from a girl.
You have to also to think that I bought them in very different period of time. Perona was my first big action figure. Like I bought it when it was like
I
14.
misclicked.
And like she was only let me say only 45 euros, and I couldn't afford anything else. I was like, it's a good quality enough. I'm gonna buy it, you know. If it was Robin, I would have bought Robin, but I've never found a Robin.
You know what
figure.
adds to the mental illness? Like the quality of the picture. The fact that it's like
It's
kind of
because-
foggy.
It's because my
I
phone
don't
has
know
a broken camera, so that's the
Yeah.
best quality I can get.
That's great.
No,
You know
why-
that adds to the mental
Why
illness.
does mommy say mentally ill? She's so cute in this. It's not like it's mommy dying.
You just can't tell because you're already mental ill, but this is definitely mental illness core.
Also, most of those, like, I think the only action figure I bought with intent, so like, I wanted that action figure, where the Shinobu and Mami one, like the one with both of them, that I really wanted because I thought it was extremely cute and I did it. And the Shion one was gifted. The Shion and the Luca one were gifted to me because I wanted really a Luca figure and a Shion figure because they were my favorite characters. Everything else, it
I
was.
also have some Kigurashi or
It's very rare. That's why.
figurine.
That's why
They're
I
very
really
fucking
wanted
rare.
it. Yeah. Everything else I bought because I either needed a gift for like someone to make me a gift and I show them buy me this, or it was a decent price and I wanted a souvenir from a convention. Except the Robin. The little Robin I bought when I was very young and it stayed there. In fact, it's way smaller than the others. Like, for example, the Azukas were a gift from my friends because she was easily available. The Mami was a gift from my sister because she was easily available. The Rin, same thing. The Marta, same thing. The Shinobu, it was because she cost like 14 euros and I was like, sold. The Kuridu was like 25, I was sold. The Omura was 20, I was sold. And Kyohime was very intentional too. I have to say also Kyohime, and also because she was discounted because Tamamo was like 45 and Kyohime was like 25, and I was like, I'm gonna buy Kyohime because also it wasn't a Kyohime cosplay. So, you know, like I get mentally ill, but most of these
You are
are
mental ill.
situational. They're not specifically what I wanted.
Okay, but the fact that you wanted Shinobu just says a lot about you.
But because it's Shinobu to Mami, it's so cute.
Okay, but like the fact that Shinobu and Asuka are there and Homura, like that's enough. It doesn't matter what you can have anything else, but like Shinobu, Asuka, and Homura are there. That's a mentally ill woman.
Fuck you.
What's wrong with Shinobu and the fact that you even have to ask?
I can't find the no, because it's not Omura. No, it was even better. It's Omura and what's the cat girl? Anekawa.
I know two characters from Madoka Magica, and it
No,
it's Madoka and Homura. I don't remember anyone else.
no, the cat
And
girl is
the
from the other game.
What game?
From the other anime. Oh no, it's
What?
Shinobu and Omura. Okay, like this is one I don't like it though. I really don't like this one. It's super ugly. I'm gonna send it even in the so. I don't
Oh,
think
this is really cute.
I don't like
This
it.
is really cute.
What is really
I
cute is
love
Shinobu
it.
Nomura. Shinobu. I really wanted this one, but they didn't sell it, and I didn't want to get it shipped to me. You
I
know?
love this one.
Girl, I mean, look at this one. Like, I'm like, okay, I wanted this one so bad.
No, but I love this one. I love Homura and
Like,
Senyugahara. Okay, this one also goes hard, but I like the other one
yeah,
more.
this goes super hard, you know?
I like the other one more, to be honest. I like the other one way more.
Because you're a Senjogara simp.
Maybe. I
What?
just like Senyugahara as a time more, even if Shinobu's more interesting.
I think there were others that I forgot. Oh, this one is very cute. Like, I think this one is better than the one. Like, this one is definitely, I think it's better.
It's Battler.
No, it's not Butler.
Oh, this is really cute.
It is very
It's
cute,
also
this one.
very
This
cute.
one is, I like
like
this
it.
one.
This one's my favorite, actually. I like Madoka.
No, I like
That
the Mami and
outfit.
Shinobu one. I think the Mami and Shinobu one is my favorite because it's the one I have at the end of the day.
Senyugahara is an absolute freak. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because like Senjogara is very. I think these action figures have the problem that one of them looks extremely great. Usually the
The Madoka one.
no, the one with the Madoka outfits, because like Madoka outfits are so much better than the fucking ugly ass outfit from Monogatari.
What? The first one, they're literally just two different school outfits. They're not like.
Yeah, that's
they're
why.
not
That's
ugly.
why it was the one that. But like, I think
I like it.
the Senjogara and
I like it a
Madoka, they
lot.
both look great.
Yeah, they
Maybe
do
mentally
both
women
look
are
good.
better. Yeah. We're gonna put Koyami in diapers and to keep in their belly. That's what happens in that anime for sure.
Maybe mentally ill women are better. They are. I'm not saying they're not. I married a mentally ill woman.
Then
But she just refuses to watch Monogatari because she says like
I
she
get
doesn't
her
like
though.
the
Like
pedophilia.
I
She
get
doesn't
her
like the
though.
pedophilia. But it's so good though. I want her to watch it so she gets
I
over
get
it.
her though.
If even someone like you know, can get over a little pedophilia, you know, she can get over a little pedophilia too.
I
She's gonna
can't get over
it.
a little pedophilia. Actually, I haven't rewatched it.
You just gotta tank it, you know. You just gotta get over it, you know.
Yeah.
You just stop being a pussy. Just watch
I
it.
mean, it's not even a little pedophilia because, like, also Madoka Magica has a little pedophilia in it, but you can tank it better than in Monogatari, which is active, not just passive pedophilia, you know?
You know, that is true. That is true.
And Koyami is
You just gotta tank
insufferable.
it. No, Drafty. I feel like there are. It's not just Shinobu in Monogatari. There are a lot of problems.
No, it's not Shinobu. I don't think Shinobu is the problem with Monogatari. I can get behind the idea that Shinobu is.
I don't get behind the idea of Shinobu, but
I mean, but
it's
Shinobu.
definitely not the biggest problem.
She has parts where she's actually an old woman, you know? So, like,
That is true, but she has a lot of them where
yeah,
she isn't.
okay, but you can say that's just a, like, petite adult woman. You can do that with
Uh-huh.
Mayushi. You can do that with
Uh-huh.
Mayushi. It's Mayushi?
Yeah, you can.
Mayuri? What's the name?
The ghost?
Like the
girl, I don't
snail.
remember. Yeah, I just in my mind she's
And
ghost
no,
girl.
because if it was just like the snail, also Nadeko is a fucking child.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's full
like-
of children.
Yeah, and he loves to molest all of them, you know?
Okay, but it's really good though.
What do you think of this? Look at your like look.
The best media, the best.
Anime, the best manga, they always got a little pedophilia that you gotta tank, you know.
Well, Umineko
They
does
always
that.
get that little
Umineko
bit.
has that, to be fair.
Yeah, you see, the best. You know, you're reading something good when it's Japanese and it has a lot of pedophilia.
Let me think what I've seen that has no innuendos in it, and I like.
You know, you complain, but then you just like them.
No, I'm thinking like because like as the Bane has it, like it has it. It's undeniable.
I didn't remember
mean,
seeing anything too
Sometimes
bad.
they are sexualized in a weird way, you know.
I never saw that. I mean, they have the. If anything, I'd say Asobi Savase has the weird trans jokes, but besides that,
Oh,
I
those are
don't-
very weird, yeah.
I don't
Nishijou
see
has
anything
none.
else.
Nishijou has none.
No, it doesn't.
Nishijou is peak.
It is peak. I really like Nichijou.
Umineko doesn't save. Umineko and Higurashi don't pass the test.
No, they don't at all.
Neither
actually.
does Fate.
No, neither does Fade.
But she's 18 years
I mean,
old.
technically, she's 18.
Yeah,
I was gonna.
I knew you were
I
about
was
to say
gonna
it.
that.
And especially Fate
I'm just
Gold.
saying it just as a joke, yeah.
And especially Fate Gold didn't pass it.
No, Fate goes very weird.
What else is left? Let's peek.
You
For
know,
Metal Alchemist,
Evangelion does.
For Metal Alchemist, doesn't have
Evangelion
any of
doesn't
that.
pass. Yeah, but Fullmetal Alchemist, I don't know. Fullmetal is just so fucking bland. I don't
I think
enjoy
it's
Fullmetal
cool.
Alchemist
I
that
think
much.
it's cool.
It's just so
Dungeon Mesh doesn't
bland.
have it.
No, it doesn't. It's no pedophilia. There's
I
definitely
mean-
sexualization of female characters. There's no pedophilia.
But there is a lot of sexualization of male characters as well, so I think it balances out evenly in this case.
You know, sexualize everyone and you're gonna be okay. You know, that's the real takeaway.
I think it's probably because you should need to sexualize them in the same way, you know? Like, you can say that Kill la Kill does it, but Kill la Kill doesn't do it in the same way. Like, male characters are just naked. Like, most of, like, the worst outfit are the one for,
Okay, but Kill la Kill's peak though.
Kill la Kill is good, but doesn't say the allegation.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't pass the test.
No, Kill la Kill especially doesn't. There is a pedophile character straight up, so...
My god.
So no, Kill la Kill.
Where are
doesn't
all
pass
my
the
goats
test.
pedophiles?
What else is there? Like, we have ended the peaks thing, the peak animes.
It's no more peak. We gotta get more peak. Oh, there's no pedophilia in Review Starlight.
Review Starlight is not peak though. I'm sorry.
It is so peak though.
That shit is so boring. I wanted to.
How is it boring? Just
starting
gotta,
to
just gotta
skip
watch it
it.
with an open mind.
I'm starting to skip the parts because I'm so bored of it. It's because
Oh
I
my
hate
God.
Karen and.
That's because you're not paying attention
hate
to the
Karen
story. You
and-
gotta pay attention to it like Umineko, you know? You gotta
hate
start.
Karen and Ikari.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
they're really bad characters,
Oh
especially
my
Karen.
god. How is she a bad character?
She has nothing going for her. Literally
She's
nothing.
just an airhead.
Yeah, I hate that. Like every other
Oh my
character,
God.
every single other character is more interesting than her. I like
She doesn't show off
Banana.
that
I
much.
like the blonde one. I
Die
like the
Banana,
brunette
my
one.
God.
I like the Sayaka and Kyoko of Rebel Starlight. I like the one that's jealous.
Yeah, that one's so cute.
I really like her. That's why I hate Karen. Specifically because I like the one that's jealous. Because
You just
Karen...
don't like the cocking. You just don't like the
No,
cocking. You
I
gotta get
don't
over
like
the
it.
cocking.
Am I wrong?
You
to
gotta
not
get over
like
the cocking.
Am I
I
not?
love the cocking. It's the best part.
It's disgusting. It makes me want to kill myself. But
You know, that shower scene? That shower scene stuff.
I don't think I've seen it yet. And there is a fucking giraffe.
No,
What?
you've definitely seen it.
Why is there a giraffe?
I mean, the giraffe is just like the manager, you know. Like they literally just chose a giraffe because the silhouette resembles
Like
a number
Hero
one, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah, you've said it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also,
Yeah, that's
I'm very
that's it.
disappointed that like a lot of girls have the same weapon. You know, like there's at least 3 people with a sword. Give
Well,
them
yeah, because
something
the fighting
different.
isn't like the main thing, you know.
I know.
It's just
but-
like because those are like ideals clashing, you know.
Yeah, of
Like
course, of course.
I don't know. I think it's really cool. I like the idea to explorers and like I really like the showman. What's it called the show? I don't know. The word of show making something like that. It's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I'm talking about. Like everything that goes
Yeah.
behind wanting to become a popular actor and like just like, and you can translate that to a lot of other things
That's
like
why
popular
I don't
artists
like
and
Karen, specifically even more, because Karen has nothing of that on her. She's just like,
she's doing it for someone else, and that's also another aspect of.
I forgot to make Karen's pussy. Like, that's all she ever does. It seems like, no.
Okay, but the other characters
no,
are really
no,
interesting, and I also like Karen because that's like just a different aspect
I'm
of
gonna
wanting to
give
become
it
popular.
more. The one that's does it for someone else is actually the jealous one. She's the one that does it for someone else. She's a very good example of it because without Karen, she was lost. That's why she's interesting because she's very dependent on someone else. Karen, I need to hit her with the bat. Like, I like Banana because of
Okay.
her reasoning. I like the two lesbians, the two good lesbians, you know? Those that always come.
All the lesbians in the
Yeah,
show.
but those some are bad. Like, the good lesbians are the rich ones, like the blonde one and the brunette one, you know?
The number 1 and number 2, right?
Yeah, I think those two are my favorite, I think. Because
I really like how she's like guarding the spot, so only her can take it away from her. Like I think that's great.
I really like them. Like, they are so lesbian.
that dynamic is so cute.
I really like them.
I don't really like how I think that it just resonated with me in a different way, but I couldn't say it's bad. Like I can see your critics for Karen, but I don't think
it's
the
like
other
Hikari,
black-haired girl is bad.
because to me, I really love Madoka Magic. Okay, I feel like some of those characters are comparable to Madoka Magic. Okay, like
That's fair, yeah.
especially like I think the two lesbians, Sayaka and Kyoko, Mami, Banana. And then you have Madoka and Nomura being Karen and Ikari. But they pale in comparison to Madoka and Nomura. Like, Madoka is more interesting than Nomura than Karen because Madoka is literally a plain character with nothing going for her, you know? And that's why she's becomes so powerful because someone else made her so big, you know? Which is Omura. That's not even better. Ciao, Babbo! Sorry, my dad came home. Yeah, I'm sorry. What we should do to Umineko at this point, you know? We've been yapping for 30 minutes.
We have been yapping for a while, but I like talking. Stop writing Madoka Magica's take and embrace peak. True, that is also true.
That's
you can't
not
compare everything to Madoka
Starlight is
Magica.
not peak. I'm sorry. Like,
It is peak though. I really like Madoka Magica. I mean, I really like Review Starlight. I really like Madoka.
I
too, but
really
like
like.
Review
I have to
Starlight.
finish though. Maybe I will finish it and say, "Oh my god, they love Karen." I don't think it will happen. She's my favorite. I don't think it will happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you don't like Karen at this point, you're not gonna like it. But I
Don't
like
tell me she's
Review
gonna
Starlight.
win. Don't tell me she's gonna win.
I'm not gonna say anything, but like,
I hope
I don't think you're gonna
I
end
hope
up
the
liking
blonde one
Karen
wins.
anyways. But the blonde one's already the number 1. It wouldn't make any sense.
No,
if
she's
she
the
just
number
keeps
2.
Guarding the spot. No, wasn't the blonde one the number 1?
No, the blonde one is the number
Oh,
2.
yeah, okay, yeah. The blonde one was the French one. Yeah.
Yeah, the blonde one is the French
Yeah.
one. It makes me laugh. So it makes me laugh.
The
and
fucking
makes me
shitty French.
uncomfortable when she speaks French because it doesn't sound like French at all. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it makes
It
me
is
laugh.
terrible French. Yeah, well, you know, you're supposed to think that she's actually French, you know.
Yeah, there is no way she's actually French. Like, no way in hell she's actually French.
I really like Uma Musume. I've been reading Cinderella Grey, which was the only Uma Musume thing I've read, and it's really good. Cinderella Grey is really good.
But
It's also similar to Review Starlight, I think, in a way that it also
aren't they horses?
talks about wanting to be number 1. They are horse girls, but it's about sports after all. Like it is just like instead of runners, they're like horses, but it's the same thing. Like it doesn't get weird.
Yeah, they're horses. I wish I was a horse.
I don't want to play Uma Musume though. I'll watch the anime seasons 1, 2, and 3 after Cinderella Grey though.
I don't know. I've been watching Spy X Family.
Yeah, how do you like it?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, that's a very good definition. It's okay.
Like, I think it's enjoyable. It's hard to say that's the best anime I've ever seen or that's a bad anime. I think it's very enjoyable. Like,
It's kind of boring for me at parts, especially because I've been up to date on the manga for a while now, and it's just like
I feel like it's
whatever.
boring because they keep focusing on the thing I don't care about,
Mhm.
which is everyone but Yor, you know?
Oh, what a surprise! Didn't see that one
No,
coming.
I actually no. I think it's because they
Yeah,
can't call
pretty
it.
cute dynamic though.
I kind of actually like Lloyd, but
Lloyd?
the Lloyd part, I think they have it in the correct way, okay? I think the most interesting part of Lloyd is how he relates to Yor and Anya. I think the most interesting part of Yor is how she does her work. Because Yor, even she's mentally ill, she's very normal with Anya and Lloyd, you know? Like, she's a very normal woman with them. But she's a psychopath on the job. Lloyd is the opposite. He's very normal in his job. I mean, that's his job he does, but he's very weird with Anya and Yor because he doesn't know how to approach them in a way that isn't fake. That's why I don't like it, because I don't give a fuck about Lloyd removing a bomb, you know? I give a fuck about Lloyd developing feelings for Yor and understanding what his
And
feelings
them
are,
kissing.
you know? And then kissing, yeah, true, that's true. I don't care about how Yor, like, yeah, it's cute to see 10 2 minutes of Yor going insane because Lloyd's about to kiss her. But I want to see her being a psychopath, actually. Like,
Okay, girls gotta be what you said. Girls gotta be like girl
Mentally
bosses.
ill.
Men gotta be like male wives. They gotta stay
he has
house.
to be a male wife, but
They gotta do the cooking.
I don't think he has to be a male wife. I think he...
No, I support your idea. Feminize all men.
No, it's not about feminization. It's about learning his feelings. It doesn't have even to be a feminine way of having feelings, but just
Yeah,
Lloyd
I'm
is
joking.
at his peak when he acts like a normal man. Yard at her peak when she doesn't act like a normal woman. That's why the show focuses on the opposite part, when Lloyd is not a normal man, when he's a spy, and when Yard instead she's a normal woman. Like, it focuses
Yeah,
on
but we're not talking about the most boring part of the show, which is Anya's.
Well,
Anya's
I don't
arc.
care about Tanya. I just skip what happens. to
Anya is so boring. I don't care about her school life at all. It's so boring.
Yeah, it's not particularly enjoyable. It's only good like when there is like a confrontation, like when Yor and Lloyd are involved in it, you know, when they go to her school to do fuck nothing.
I like when they strapped a bomb to her neck in that one arc.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think they even adapted that yet. Actually, it's not a big spoiler. It's just like a minor.
I
arc,
don't care. I haven't
really
finished
funny.
the anime yet, but I've been
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. I think. Yeah, I think
I mean, yeah, it's alright.
It loses its charm very fast though. Like, especially when the dog starts arriving, I was like, I don't need this. Like the dog, I was like,
The dog's cute.
it's cute, but it's so boring when they talk about the dog. I ain't got back about this fucking
I like
thing.
the. Oh, I can't talk about that yet. But,
No, tell me.
There is one part of that.
I don't care about
So like,
spoilers.
there is this one part where they meet another family, which is like an actual family that is, well, they're blood related, and there is this whole symbolism about how the actual family acts more fake than the
Then the fake family.
fake family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting,
That's
but they don't go deep enough in
That's
it
the
for me
interesting
to
part of Spy
actually be
Family, you know?
invested.
What it means to be
Yeah.
a family, what actually implies being a family, and how a man without emotion and a... Because that's the thing, Yor isn't a psychopath. Like, Yor doesn't lack emotion. She loves her brother dearly, you know? And so she does love Anya and Lloyd very dearly, you know? Like, she cares about them. That's why it's not interesting enough, because it's clear by episode 17 that she's like this, okay? And she will keep being like this, you know? That's why we should focus on how Yor switches from being normal and loving to a murder thing, you know?
Yeah.
And what will Yor do if she was in a situation where her job was put in front of her family, you know? Which never happens at all.
Oh yes, Piper family isn't. It's not anything to write home about.
No. Bane, your headphones are being weird again.
How are they being weird? Are they making noises?
Yes.
1 second, man. This is gonna be something very loud.
Yeah,
so...
I gotta move my headphones.
Yeah. Testing. I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Hello.
So
It
yeah,
worked.
I know, like, you say, oh, if there are women you don't like it and you always care about women, but I like when characters
It is true though.
It is true, but I like when characters are deep, you know? I'm gonna say
Well,
something,
yeah.
I have to say, I have to come clean. I'm starting to really like Butler, especially now. Like, after Beatrice had her BPD moment,
Thank God.
I'm really liking Butler now. I think
My god.
he's very
But it's actually
enjoyable.
my god. But he's not as good as Erika. Erika's the best character.
Okay, moving on. I mean, I think Umineko has very few bad characters and badly written characters, you know? Probably the only...
Well, because Umineko is peak.
I
It's
think
actually
probably in the less good written characters fall Jessica and George, kinda, because they have kinda no flows, you know? They're Mary Sue's, somewhat.
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, no, they
I
are.
don't know.
Oh, George is so good and he's so kind to women. He has a good job. Oh, Jessica is a woman that stands up for herself. You know, she has big boobs.
She does.
Everyone that has big boobs in that in that game. Even Maria in the Yushiki Spies has big boobs.
Erika doesn't.
Erika doesn't, because she's Erika still. So you can remember that she's here because she doesn't have this.
Think it would be funny if just Brinka still gave herself big boobs in the Game Boy though.
But like, for example, I try to enter Spike's family with an open mind, especially because I like Lloyd aesthetically, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, yeah, but this character is kind of boring.
Yeah. It's okay to be a misandrist.
Misandrist means you hate people in general, not just males.
Really?
Yeah,
You're lying to me.
I think, no. Like, I get why I would say that because, like...
No, it says here, Wikipedia. Misandry.
Really?
Misandry is the hatred of, contempt for, or prejudice against men or boys.
Oh,
Come on.
I see. I didn't know. Thank you for
The one that
That's
wants...
misanthropy. That's misanthropy. I hate it for everyone.
Yeah. The one that wants equal rights for everyone is feminism.
No, misandry
That's
is
the
like,
one.
it's on the same level as misogyny, you know? Like, it's...
Yeah.
also not
Just
the
hate, one hates women, other hates men. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
And what if I hate everyone? I'm...
But I don't think misandry is that important, honestly. At least not right now.
And you know, if you hate both, you're a misanthropist.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like when characters are developed, you know. And sadly, when
Yeah.
a lot of male characters are around, development is not on the board.
I don't think that's true.
Okay,
I just
give
think
me
you...
an anime where the main cast is made
You're
of
just
males.
not gonna like it.
Tell me one. I'm liking Fullmetal Alchemist. This, come on, like, let's look at each other in the face. There's only males in Fullmetal Alchemist. There are 3 women.
Yeah.
1 dies in episode 17.
Okay, but I don't like Fullmetal Alchemist. That one doesn't count.
Give me an example.
I
though.
think the ones I like, you're not gonna like though. So I don't know
what
if I
do you
should bring it up.
like? Monogatari.
I really like Shingeki no Kyojin, but you hate Shingeki no
Bleh.
Kyojin probably.
I like the protagonist of Katanagatari though.
I like Fumetsu. Fumetsu no Dai is really good. We probably haven't watched that.
What's Fumetsu?
Fumetsu.
Fumetsu no
I guess the
Yaiba.
protagonist isn't really a male though.
Isn't the blue hair guy that I like?
It's white-haired guy, but yeah, that one.
Oh yeah,
It is
I
that
know.
one.
I haven't seen Fumetsu.
That was my favorite anime period.
I like liars kinda. I want him to shut the fuck up, but I kinda like liars.
Like, I guess Tengen Toppa is mostly males, but I don't like Tengen Toppa for the character progression. I mean,
In what?
I guess Simon. Simon's a really good
In
character.
what anime?
Tengen Toppa.
I don't know what that is.
Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Oh no, I can't do it. I mean, I
Yeah.
could do Kill la Kill because there were enough females for me to overlook the amount of fan service, you know, and because the theme of their mother is
I
so
get that.
good. The theme of because I love the anime, like I really
Okay,
like-
but the theme of Viral is also super good in Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. But I guess it's a male, so you wouldn't like those.
I Bane.
Also, Viral's a good character. I
Oh.
like Viral.
Yeah, I agree with Bane. You were saying? I was
Bane? I've been like Tom from a certain month. Why?
because
But
he's-
I was saying Viral's also a good character in Tengen Toppa. He's a male.
I really
he has good
like
character
the
progression.
the evil mother in Kill la Kill.
I get that.
She's my favorite.
She's not that I'm looking at my favorites. Maybe you're right. You know,
There are
I don't see many like
there are
mostly male focused shows.
Beca-
Honestly,
because,
They're
like,
there.
It's funny, but like most male shows usually don't focus on, like, I even see it with Fullmetal Alchemist, you know, the part where Ed develops is very slow and very linear how he develops, you know, like there isn't any bumps in his development or any things that deviate from the norm. Like sometimes like, Edward, shut the fuck up, like, I get you're sad, I get this world is unfair, but you did the best you could, and everyone thinks that around you. Like, give me a rest as a watcher. While female characters are more, like, Beatrice is more interesting than Edward, of course she's like,
Okay, but we're not gonna compare Umineko
No,
to.
no, we're not.
You gotta bring another one. You
No,
gotta
we're
bring
not.
Madoka Magica at least. You gotta
okay,
pull out
yeah,
Madoka
but
Magica.
Omura
If
is
you wanna compare with Madoka Magica, I think
yeah,
it's a lot
let's
more
compare,
fair.
Let's compare. Like, let's compare even Madoka to Edward, you know, because they're the most vanilla characters. Madoka is unable to develop. Like, there is a lot of things that go around Madoka, and Madoka is always forced into a direction. She doesn't ever take like the only time she takes her destiny. Sorry,
Is that me? Or is
no,
that...
it's me.
Okay.
Okay, like she never takes her. Like all at the end
Yeah.
of the show, she actually does something by her own will, you know, to save others. But that's a more, it's a critique to the role of womanhood in the war. Like that you have no options if not sacrifice. It's a very big critique, in my opinion. And she gets cut off of development, you know. Like Omura does everything to stop her from developing in an actual sense, you know. It's a more interesting than. She's not. That's why I hate Shiro and I like Madoka. Because Madoka is not trying to be a hero. But the only thing she can do to do something is sacrifice herself. Which is very
I
different
like
than being a
Shiro.
hero.
Though.
I don't like particularly Shiro because
I really like Shiro. I think
because
she
it's
was
less a
awesome.
critique of manhood and more a reinforcement of what men should do. While the Madoka wants
I don't think so. I think Shiro has a whole arc where he learns to like stop being a misogynist.
I mean, that's kind of nice, but that's I guess
Yeah.
it's nice. But like
I don't
Madoka's
think.
whole thing is Madoka doesn't have a good ending. No one in Madoka Magic has a good ending because as long as society keeps using women like that, no one can have a good ending.
Mm-hmm.
It's they are preyed upon. Like it's not a case they're all female, you know, because there is this spraying, constant spraying, and so goes for Amura, and so goes for Kyoko and for Sayaka, and they all are preyed in different ways. Because Mami is preyed because she has no more parents. Kyoko is preyed because she has parents, you know, like the opposite of Kyoko, of Mami. Like Omura is preyed because she's in love with another woman, and I mean Madoka, you know, Madoka is a safe space, but even in a safe space, because she has lovely parents, she has a good brother, she has friends, but even there, you still get preyed upon. So, while all of the other girls are in difficult situations, Madoka isn't. And it still is a hinder to her development and to her life in general. So yeah, I really like Madoka. For Madoka, it doesn't have all the depth, you know? Like, yay, he doesn't have a body! Boo-hoo! You know?
Okay, you gotta. If you downplay it, you make it sound a lot less serious than it actually is. But like,
No,
I mean, I
but
agree that Madoka
I
is
think they never
more
like.
interesting than Full Metal Alchemist.
I think
No, they never explore the whole body horror of not actually having a body, and it's mostly
like,
just played for gags.
It's only said like, you know, in episode like 15 that he said that he can't sleep and eat anymore, but it's never really explored how, because Alphonse isn't the protagonist.
It doesn't really get a spotlight.
Like there is a lot of wasted moments. Like I also would love to see more of the homunculus. Like why is Greed like that than that he's Greed, you know? Why are they trying to get everything? We have like 3 moments of screen time where before he gets killed.
Talking about Greed, you made me remember of a male character I really like from Iruma-kun. Iruma from like literally the protagonist. I think Iruma is a really good portrayal of Greed as something not necessarily bad, but
I don't know what that is.
Iruma-kun is a manga about a little human kid that ends up in the demon world. It's if you're looking for like a high stakes manga, you don't read Iruma-kun because everything always ends happily. But I think the way it explores greed, it's really interesting, and I really appreciate Iruma-kun as a character, how he evolves from someone who had nothing to someone who wants everything.
And going back, sorry, I think we'll do a full podcast session on Umineko. Because I have more things to say, and I guess that's what will gonna happen. But like, even with lust, you know, like you have lust, greed, and gluttony. Instead of making them, also lust has nothing lustful about her except her appearance. You know, she's just a hot woman.
Yeah.
Like she never acts on lust. She acts on orders, which is not what lust is supposed to be. Like, differentiate to me greed, lust, and gluttony more. Like, don't just make them... Because they're the same thing at the end of the day, you know? Like, even greed says, oh, I want to fuck as many women as I can. Lust is a character, you're right, but I haven't seen that, so... Like, give me more than that. They can't just be the same three characters. No, they can't be different simply because one is not their scene that it is, the other just wants to eat, and the third one is last and grid together. Because give me something. Like, explore the thing. No, she's not a character. The only thing she does is, I think also, sorry, I have to give credit to this Metal Alchemist now. The scene where she gets burned is so good. Like, I love how the scene where she gets burned. I think it's an amazing scene because
I think everyone loves that.
I think it's a very good scene. Like it's very well made, you know. But again, explore why there is only one female homunculus, or maybe explore why homunculus. Why would you make last like that? You know. Grid
I
isn't
mean,
even a big character.
you can explore it in a way like you can read outside the line and say that Lost looks like that because before he got rid of Lost, he like poured all of his loss into designing her, right?
I suppose
And
so.
you can like
Yeah.
read the character that way, but,
But you
there's
know,
not really anything that gives you to you that it doesn't give you a way to interpret that. Like you can just that's basically a headcanon. It's not something that you can really
yeah.
read into the character like
I mean, I
that.
guess Last kinda looks like their mom somewhat, but
I think
spoiler.
Bleach. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna bring up Bleach here. I think Bleach does the whole say a lot without saying anything. Like say just show not tell.
Better.
I think Bleach does that a lot better
Bleach not
than
readable
Lost.
to me. I'm not reading Bleach. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. I'm not
I
reading
respect that. I think Soul Society is fucking ass. I don't know why everyone gasses that arc so much when the Holo arc is so much better. I think Ulquiorra and Gina's characters are amazing because they have so little lines of dialogue, yet with every action and scene they're in, they tell you so much about the character and how they're exploring like their Jin, his face as a liar, you know, he's a snake, he
Mhm.
lies constantly all the time. And now he hides his true self and you never see it until the last moment. And Ulquiorra, how he without a heart, he just looks for a way to express
Like,
his feelings, doesn't understand his love and stuff.
no,
And they don't have a single line
okay.
about that.
For
Like Jin
example,
it
sorry.
opens for interpretation a lot, yeah. I really like
Giving
that about
some
Bleach.
points to Fullmetal Alchemist, I think Envy is a more compelling character than anyone else. You know, like
Well,
then
Envy has that death scene, right? So like,
so like Envy has a lot of things
Mhm.
to show, while the others don't. Like give more characters to
Mhm.
them, and Fullmetal Alchemist also I think really fails at having a recurring female character that isn't supportive or helpless. You know, all of the female
well,
characters.
I guess the teacher isn't helpless at all, but is supportive.
I mean, she's helpless though because she has her organs destroyed, and she's defined by motherhood. Like she's like the sibling I give to Misato from Evangelion. She is defined by motherhood.
Uh-huh.
And again, they did. I haven't finished, but she doesn't do.
I mean,
that
she
whole
holds her
much.
own very, very well. I mean,
Yeah,
even
but
if she has the whole
she
organ
doesn't
destroyed,
do a whole
she's
match
not like
though.
helpless. She helps in the final fight, doesn't she? In
Yeah,
like the
I
calf
haven't seen it.
lunches.
I suppose so, but you know, like
Wait, you didn't finish it yet?
no, but I know
Oh,
most
okay,
things.
never mind then.
I know who's the
No.
evil guy. Spoiler! Ooh, who's gonna be the guy that made the Mongolis so secretly?
I think
Yeah, no,
the final arc is like the best part about Full Metal Alchemist, you know. But I wouldn't.
I
I
agree with
don't
you.
get it. Why Full Metal is so praised? Like I don't think it's
It's a
that
good
good
anime.
to
It's a good
maybe I need to
anime.
watch it like multiple times, but
I'm enjoying it.
I just
watching
think
it.
I just think it's acceptable, but I don't get the whole overall praise. You know, I'm not trying to be edgy because I like things like Shingeki no Kyojin, right? And I don't think I'm edgy for liking
Yeah, I think
Shingeki
that
no
said it's
Kyojin.
correct. It's a fun show, and if you don't think about it, it doesn't have any real flaws. You know, it's not an anime
Mhm.
that's like
Yeah.
Spike's Family. You don't need to think to say it's flawed. You know,
Hmm.
Madoka Magica, it's very easy to not like because it's so cute and bubbly, and it plays a lot on the contrast between the cute and bubbly part of Madoka Magica and the dark dark parts, you know.
Hmm.
But Madoka it's hard to find a flaw, you know. The fan service
Yeah.
is very limited. The characters are well rounded. All of them at the end of the day, well rounded. Like they're very confined, but they're well rounded. They're confined, and you know. Like
Yeah.
most characters are morally grey, and not in a bland way, in a human way, you know. I would like to say that it talks about
Yeah, I really like.
Nazism in a I think very humane way. It talks about Nazism
Mhm.
and you know imperialism, you know, and fascist government, you know.
Yeah, I really like the character of the lieutenant. I forgot his name.
Yeah, the black haired guy, you know.
Yeah, the black hair guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like that character.
So you see, there is a lot of things to be liked about Fullmetal Alchemist, especially if you don't go particularly deep in it, you know. And
Mhm.
I think the cracks start to show more deep than One Piece, Naruto. Like Naruto and One Piece, the cracks start
Yeah.
right away. You don't need to think about it. Actually, you need to think to not have the cracks showing. Like when I talk about Naruto,
I think Naruto
until
really
before
starts.
the time skip Naruto is okay, but I forget that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
because the
that.
second part is so bad. Like the Shippuden is so bad. I I forget it. Like I forget how good the first part is
It is really good.
because it's so bad. The second part, it's generally so bad. It downplays every character that is in Naruto or Sasuke. Everyone else is fucking garbage. Or Madara, who apparently
I mean, the pain arc is really good. I like the pain,
the Pain
pain
arc has one of the most infuriating scenes I've seen in anime. The scene where Pain kills Hinata, basically, it's one of the things makes me want to shoot myself in the brain, because that's the only thing Hinata ever does in the show.
Well, yeah, but besides, I mean, we know he's terrible when writing women, but I think the pain arc is overall really good if we ignore the part where everything gets fixed at the end. But I
Yeah,
think
because Naruto,
Pain's characters
everything
are
gets figured
real.
at
It's
the
really
end, no?
good.
Like,
Well, that's every show in anime at the end of the day, but like,
yeah, but you know,
I really like
in One
Pain's
Piece they
arc.
live, you know? And I think Naruto is even worse because I'm gonna say some things that I think about Naruto. In Shippuden, no, not in Shippuden. Every character that looks LGBT is evil. Everyone, from the first arc in the first in the good part to the last one,
Yeah,
every queer character is evil. Every weird looking character is. To all the Akatsuki looks LGBT. Aku looks LGBT. Orochimaru looks.
the Akatsuki looks LGBT.
Come on, they're also feminine and they have like the nail paint, and they're also gay with each other, except Conan, who's in an open relationship with two other men.
Okay, fair.
Actually, the only Akatsuki character you don't condemn is Conan, which is the least LGBT of them. But Orochimaru is clearly a trans remembering character, and he's the worst character in the series. Like, he's the most evil thing ever created. And
Oh yeah, I thought you said the worst character and is the worst written, but
no, the worst villain is any woman. Like, you don't need
that
to go
yeah,
far.
that's true. I was like,
woman
what do
is-
you mean the worst character? I almost go, but yeah,
No,
he's like
Orochimaru
the most evil guy.
Is okay written, but he's the most evil. Like, there is nothing more
Yeah,
evil
Madara's
than him.
really evil.
I don't think Madara is more evil than Orochimaru, because Madara, yeah, he wants to, like, Orochimaru is alive, Madara isn't. And also Madara is gay, so
Orochimaru gets a fucking like redemption arc.
he does.
Yeah, he shows up in fucking Naruto's wedding. I think that's fucked up.
And like, also the ship thing of Naruto is terrible.
Mhm.
Terrible. Like, oh yeah.
They should
Naruto-
just make Naruto and Sasuke be gay, and then it would be
They
good.
shouldn't make anything. They should have ended the series right there. When I was young, I thought it was very cool, but now that I look at it, that's terrible writing. Like, generally, I mean, it's like at the end of One Piece, Luffy and Nami gets together. What are you talking
There's
about?
no way.
No, that
Who
can't
said that?
happen. No, it's not. It's not gonna happen. I don't think One Piece is gonna have an ending like that because
Who
he's not a
said
fucking
that?
moron. No, he's not. It's not gonna happen because he's not a fucking moron. But that's what happens in
Yeah.
Naruto.
Oh, you mean you don't like how the characters get together in the end?
I think Temari and Shikamaru was okay. Because it doesn't, have any impact whatsoever,
Mhm.
And because Temari is a side character, she's the sidest character of all, so like, who gives a fuck about her? She was my favorite character.
Of course, she's your favorite character.
I mean, she's the one with a big fan. What were you expecting?
True.
She's
I
not
don't
even.
think I have a favorite Naruto character, honestly. I
I
guess
mean,
Sasuke. I like
I don't
Sasuke.
have it
yes.
because I don't like Naruto, but back in the day they were Temari and Mei Terumi because they were women that I hope they were doing something. they don't.
I mean,
spoiler.
even if you don't like a show, you can still like some characters, you know? I mean, I hate
It-
Fate
it's-
Zero, but I like
It's very hard in Naruto though to like any character.
the dad. Yeah.
And
Kiritsugu,
I'm
I
not
like
saying
Kiritsugu.
every female character needs to be independent. I really like Kiri. Iri is not an independent character. She's very dependent on Kiritsugu, but I really like Kiri. I think she's a good character. Like, an enjoyable character to look at. But when every character is like that, then we have a problem. Because you confine women.
I mean,
womanhood
even
to that.
even the mangaka admitted that he doesn't know how to write women, but like
It's clear he doesn't know
that's an
to.
excuse. At least he admits it, you know. That's nice of him.
Yeah, I guess so. Neither does the One Piece guy know how to write female characters, so I guess that's something else.
I mean, he did write Robin, but then he forgot about it.
I mean, yeah, he did write Robin for like 5 arcs, and then she became Nami 2.0, whose only
She did.
characteristic is growing boobs.
Hey, but to be fair, that happened to every Mugiwara before after the time skip.
Except
so, you know?
Zoro and Sanji and Luffy, you know?
Well, because they're the main three, you know.
And
They're
Jin's
the ones who can actually fight.
Yeah, but why did not have Robin be able to actually fight? I think she had the
Yeah, I
coolest,
don't know.
the coolest. I think she had one of the more original power in the game. Honestly, in the show.
Yeah, it's nobody really doesn't like her, and she does it in really creative ways, like creating wings and shit.
I mean, yeah, like she can do a lot of things, you know. But no, let's make her in the back bathing with Chopper together with Nami and be the sexy thing with one piece of clothing and
Get it, One Piece.
yeah, One Piece and Omega Gazongers, you know.
I like boobs as much as anyone else, but if they're attached to a good character, it's even better.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think you may like Call of the Night because all of the good characters are female. So,
What's Call of the Night?
Fukashi no Uta, maybe you know it by that name.
No, Call of the Night.
If you Google it, you're probably gonna recognize Nasuna.
Doesn't she want to kinda sex him at all given points?
Not, I mean, I think it is one of the mangas where the pedophilia is justified. Actually, so let me explain on that. Because it talks about the point where boys become teenagers, right, and start going through that phase, and it explores sexual relationships with nobody ever actually has sex in the manga, but it is implied that blood sucking is kind of like sex. So when you start reading into that and you pay attention to what they're actually doing and how that can translate to real life experiences, it's a really interesting manga.
I see.
And then it has like arcs that actually expand upon the story, because it has a lot of chapters where they're basically just like symbolisms of how it is growing up, and then it has whole story arcs where they actually try to advance the story.
I see.
And I think both of those parts are good. And Nasuna's a very well-written character, and so is the detective. The detective, that I think you're gonna like Call of the Night. You know, but I also thought you were gonna like review Starlight, and I was wrong. So maybe don't listen to me too much.
mean, you know what I like about review Starlight. I don't like animes and shows usually where the protagonist either isn't relevant because he has no personality, or is too big of a part of the anime. And Karen is both.
I think Cole falls into that, so I think you're gonna like it.
She's both obnoxious because she has no personality and super relevant. Like everything rotates around her, you know?
Okay, Kao, both of the best arcs of Fukashi no Uta have nothing to do with Kao. Like, he basically doesn't even show up. Like, Halloween and...
I mean, I'm gonna say something, get something myself. I liked Monogatari when I watched it back in the day. Even if Koyami is very pleasant. Even if I don't particularly like Koyami. Because at the end of the day, in fact, my favorite character in Monogatari are Nadeko, because she wants to kill him, and is it Futaba, the white-haired one?
I don't think her name's Futaba, is it?
Who's Futaba?
I forget. I'm very bad with names, but I know who you're talking about.
Like the one whose mom gets disappeared. I really like her because she hates Koyami, rightfully so. Like every character wants to kill Koyami, 10 points to you.
True.
So
Sodachi?
Sodachi, yeah. I have a question. Have you seen the new season of Monogatari, the one with the
Off and on monster season? I have not.
because people have told me there is no Koyami in it,
I don't know. I haven't watched
I've
it.
heard there is no Koyami in it because I think the protagonist is kind of like the
I want to watch
I
it.
think I
though.
think it's out. There is a song. It's like the sister of Koyami and the blue-haired girl, like the zombie girl.
I don't know anything about it, you can say, yeah, but it may be. I haven't even seen anyone talk about it besides people saying it's peak, and that's about it. That's where the discussion
No,
ends.
because like
Just people saying it's peak.
if I wanted to go back to Monogatari, I think watching a season without Koyami at all would be a good way for me to digest it better. You know, I really I don't just really dislike Koyami. I dislike how Koyami wants to fuck every girl he sees, and every girl wants to fuck Koyami. So
He's literally me.
okay, uh, I don't like it part. You know.
No, yeah, I get. No, I don't. I think Ko. Well, I don't know why I keep calling him Ko. I
Cow,
think
because he's a
Ko
cow.
faces
Moo.
enough. True. Enough like problems for him not to be like what's it called, like this important character that everything goes right for him, and he has enough relevance in the story so he's not like just a tool for you to put the symbol, just for you to just insert yourself into him.
Also, I'm gonna add another
And
part. I'm sorry because like.
yeah, go ahead.
For example, I like Claymore. They're all women. I like the monsters. I think the best part about Claymore, genuinely, the best part about Claymore are the monsters. He's very good at drawing monsters. Like genuinely, I think that's the best part
Yeah.
about Claymore. He's super good at drawing monsters.
I didn't expect that about you. I think you like monsters like that.
I mean, those are monsters with boobs usually, and super can't. So, like, come on, like.
Sure.
And the
Rosa
characters aren't
coded.
super deep, you know, like the character in Claymore doesn't, but it's a shonen. I'm not expecting that at all, you know, kind of like from Metal Alchemist. I'm not expecting that at all. And also, like,
Hey, Jofukashi's a shonen and it's really good, you know? I hate
like
shonen.
Claymore doesn't. That's why I kind of also the cracker from Metal Alchemist, you know, because it fakes having that. It fakes having this part where Alphonse has the body horror of not having a body, you know. It fakes those parts. I really dislike. That's distasteful. Claymore doesn't have that. Claymore, they just move on, and it's a big struggle, and it's also about again the usage of women. Like it's very similar to Madoka Magica in a sense, you know, this constant scheme to have women suffer in a perpetual motion. And I don't know if what's the premise of Claymore, but the premise of Claymore is that
I've read Claymore, yeah.
Teresa kills someone because they're trying to rape someone else, you know. So like
Yeah.
it's a lot of symbolism of that, you know. That's why I like Claymore.
I agree.
And
Cult Night also goes into the life of women and especially how people judge sexually active women, I think. At least that's how I interpreted a lot of the parts. I think that's really interesting. It also talks about lesbians, so you're gonna like that.
By the way, I have watched a review of 45 minutes of 7 Deadly Sins. And how bad it is.
I actually read the whole
Manga?
7 Deadly Sins and I'm reading the sequel
Are
too.
you liking it?
I think the sequel's better, but I don't think it's good. People say what's good, so I expected it to be good. No, I don't think it's terrible. I mean, 7 Deadly Sins is terrible. It's very bad. It has good parts. Like I like every single part where this guy with the mustache is on. I like every single part with that guy. Yeah, with that guy. But then everything else is so bad.
Character in the whole show.
I would call him that. Yes, I think every single part with him on it is enjoyable.
You know,
like legit.
The big boob lady.
Of course you like this. That's what happens in everything you read.
The mage one though.
I'm sorry, Jofugashi has no big boobs in it. You know,
I like the big.
They're mostly flat.
I like only big boob ladies. I also like
I know.
strong ladies that have no big boobs. You know,
you're gonna
for
like
example,
the detective.
you're never gonna guess who's my favorite character in Made in Abyss.
Made in Abyss. I don't know. Is it the furry? The furry?
No, it's the fucking woman of the first floor. The one that's super tall and super armored. Awesome, yeah, I love her. I really like her.
Oh, you know, Drafky really knows you, huh?
Yeah, Drafky really knows me. Yeah, I don't remember who was my favorite. Oh no, I remember who was my favorite in Land of Lucius, but it's hard to have.
Land of the Lost.
Yeah,
is that Hoseki no Kuni? It is.
Yeah,
Hoseki no Kuni, right?
I only see the anime though. I haven't read the manga. You told me to read it.
Oh, you gotta read the manga. Please read the manga.
I really like the anime though.
It only gets better. Please read it.
I really like. One of my favorite character was the fish prince. You know.
The Fish Prince, really?
Yeah, the Film Princess. I really liked her because like it was him or her. I don't know. They were not gendered. Anyone, and no one has a
They're
gender
all
there.
everyone's stay in that manga.
Yeah.
So.
Because
I like
like
Phosphor. I like Phos. Like, that's my
The
favorite character.
protagonist,
I don't
no?
know. I like the protagonist. Yeah, I like Phos. Phos was my favorite.
I like the Doctor. I remember from the gems.
The doctor? You mean the sensei?
No, the one that keeps healing the other. Isn't there one that keeps healing? The
Oh
other
yeah,
gems?
the doctor. Yeah. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Like
I am terrible with the names, and especially in
I don't
Hosei
know
no
the
Kuni
names.
because they all have like rock
Gem
names,
names, yeah.
and I do not remember them. I don't even remember Phos's full name. It's Phosphophyllite, something like that. I remember Antarcticite,
I
and
don't
that's
remember
it.
anyone because it's been
And
so
the
long.
diamonds.
Because
Oh, and Cinnabar.
isn't like the one that keeps healing the others, the one that
Yeah. There is one of them.
isn't the one like that she keeps healing one that never wakes up, but sometimes she wakes up and then she goes back to sleep and doesn't know how or why.
Paratska or
Yeah. But isn't the
Yeah,
Doctor
I
the one
think
trying to do
Paratska is
that?
the one. I think I don't remember a lot from the beginning of Hoseki no Kuni, but
I'm sorry there.
I think there is a doctor, yeah, but I don't remember the name of the doctor. I don't even think the doctor's that relevant after,
Oh,
unless I'm
well,
confusing
too
the
bad.
doctor with someone
Too bad.
else.
Too bad. Then I'm gonna be sad. But I really like Hoseki
What do you
no
mean?
Kuni. Like, I'm sad like she don't get more, but
Not
I like
production.
Hoseki no Kuni and what I've seen. It's an anime I keep
You should read
forgetting.
it, please.
For example, one other anime I liked, even though like there are women, but they're not the main cast somewhat. I like that parade. I really enjoyed that parade when I saw it.
I didn't like it that much.
I didn't really, maybe I didn't
Yeah,
enjoy that parade. I think it was. It
I mean,
was.
you didn't hate it. It was just
You know what's
that
one
was
anime that
fine.
I really liked and it never got a second season. I was so mad. Sexy
Which one?
Bones, something like that. The one with
Sexy.
with
What is that?
she's like a detective and she looks at bones, you know.
Huh?
Kakegurui. Okay, what do you think of Kakegurui?
I don't like Kakegurui at all. I actually actively hate
love
Kakegurui.
Kakegurui. I think it's one of the
I
funniest
expected you.
anime I've seen. Kakegurui
I
makes
get
me
that.
laugh so much. Like,
I think it just fails so hard at being a gamble anime and like a
yeah,
bets anime.
it's a
I
comical
think it fails
anime.
super hard at
It's
it.
a comical
But
anime.
it tries to be a bet anime. It tries you to get invested in the stakes and for you to be like, oh, that's
I mean,
such a cool
Umineko
play and
always
whatever.
win, but when they come while playing, it makes me so. It think
I don't get it. It just makes
it's
me
so
uncomfortable.
funny.
I don't
It's
like
so
it.
funny. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. Why will they do that?
So would you just love Food Wars then?
No,
What?
I hate Food Wars.
Then what's the difference in there?
The difference is that Food Wars,
As men.
no, the difference in Food Wars feels very imposed. Okay, like it's I'm making you come, while Kakegurui is just comical. Like there is no sense. You know, Kakegurui, there is no reason why they're doing that. Not at all. Like that's why it's funny to me. In Food Wars instead, I feel like there is. It's more perverted in a way, you know. You could say that Kakegurui is useless, the part, while in Food Wars there is a reason. But Sakurako's investigation, yeah, thank you, Drafty. I really liked that one when I watched it, but I was very young, so I don't remember anything about it. Never had a second season. But the chemistry between
don't
like
know.
the 25-year-old girl and the 19-year-old boy, they clearly wanted to fuck, but they that was amazing. I really liked that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sakurako's investigation, yeah, that's the name.
I'll Google it, but I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Because it never had a second
That's pretty
season.
obscure,
Maybe it
yeah.
was bad. Maybe it was bad. Maybe I remember it was good, but it was Saku.
Beautiful Bones.
Yeah. See, it was called Beautiful Bones.
No, I don't know. I've
know,
never heard
it
about
has
it.
low scores.
You know what? What anime has a girl and a bone guy that I really like? Fuck, I forgot the name.
Yeah.
Fuck, the mage one. Fuck. What is it? The Archduke of Hell or something like that. Fuck, I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna Google it. Wait, guy, girl with bone guy magic. anime. Fuck, I don't think I'm gonna remember.
Apparently, it's what the
Maybe
Magus-
Draftkey
maybe I
knows
just
what I'm talking about.
I just remember it. Magus Bride, the Magus Bride.
Yeah. That one.
No,
Exactly
I
that
can't
one.
watch the Magus Bride.
You gotta
I
read it
can't-
though.
Yeah, I can't read it. Too bad.
Why not?
Because I can't read.
Why not?
I don't have eyes. No,
What's
it's,
wrong with?
It's because
Do you hate it?
I don't hate it, but it was one of the favorites of my ex-boyfriend, so
Oh,
I can't
okay.
do it.
No, I get that.
I know it's.
But that's
stupid,
really pretty art. That's
I
really
know
pretty
it's
art.
stupid,
No,
but
I
that's,
fully respect that. I fully respect.
Like, but
No, I get that.
I can't.
It has very pretty art though.
It's kinda
I think the
same-
manga,
same
I mean,
reason
like
why
the
I
anime
hate-
adaptation does it service.
I think it's kind of the same way I hate Violet Evergarden.
I listen. I watched Violet Evergarden and I also didn't like it. So maybe
I
it doesn't
didn't
have
like.
anything
I
to do with
watched
your
it and I didn't
boyfriend.
like it. I watched it and I didn't like it. Like I.
It's
watched
so
it
mid.
all.
It has 2 good episodes, I think.
In
it
my
has.
opinion, the worst part about it is that
Mhm.
it tries to talk about very ugly things like war,
Mhm.
and the contrast with this beautiful scenery, it doesn't work like you think it should. Like having these beautiful people, extremely beautiful because everyone is super beautiful in that anime.
Mhm.
It doesn't pass the point that you think it would. You know, if you want to talk about ugly things, use ugly imagery because it heavies. It does like. It's like if I'm
I
talking
don't think
about.
it's.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think it's really about that. Even I didn't have any problem with the aesthetics. Even with the occupiers, where like the guy loses a leg and fucking dies or whatever. And even ignoring the movie where the guy is apparently still alive, so
Never seen the
that
movie.
fucking
I didn't like
that
the series, I was
fucking
like-
sucks. That is terrible. I don't like the guy being alive after that. But this thing, it is forcing you to feel bad. Like it doesn't feel natural.
Yeah.
It's like it's forcing you to feel sad, and it's like
I
no,
think
you're
it-
not really doing the setup correctly. You're just putting pretty imagery and throwing very sad scenes every now and then, and you're not really building
You're
anything
putting it
organic here.
into better words what I thought back at the time. I didn't feel
Yeah.
sad for Violet at all. Like I think
No,
the
it's very
the
hard to
saddest
do.
part of Violet was the first one, but like she's having a job, she has less things to do. When you go like, oh, that guy died, who cares? Everyone died in this show.
I think there were 2 good episodes that I liked that actually felt organic with the characters and felt like real people. And it's the episode with the guy who lost his daughter and the little girl who loses his mother, her mother. I think those 2
I
are
remember liking
pretty
the
good.
one with the girl losing her mother. I remember liking that one specifically.
I think that was that one was actually pretty emotional, and it actually felt organic, like a real story of. I could see this happening. Like I could see a little girl who get and the mother making the preparation for when she dies and leaving the letter, and the girl growing up and growing to like accepting her mother dying and stuff, and just like getting over it. I think that was pretty beautiful played too, because they kind of hide the fact that the mother is dying,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Like but since it's from this perspective for the little kid, you're supposed to also not fully know, and I think that was pretty well made. And yeah, I think that episode was really good, but the other ones felt too fake.
Have you seen Kara no Kika? No. Kara no
Yeah.
Sinners.
I've seen Kana
Yeah,
Yuka, yeah.
that's fine. The one Yukai no Kanata?
Kyono Kanada. That sounds familiar.
The one with a glasses girl with pink hair and red eyes.
No, I actually haven't.
I don't remember.
But
anything
I
about
know it. It's pretty popular. I know this,
Blood
but I
Girl,
never
yeah.
watched
I
it.
don't remember anything about it, so I
Don't
I
remember
couldn't tell
anything
if it
either.
was good or bad. The only
You're lying, April. That's another one that feels pretty fucking fake, especially with like the. I don't like Your Lie in
couldn't-
April.
I couldn't watch it. Apart from the fact that your line name is one where the girl dies, right?
Yeah, when the girl dies, and it's like,
Like,
oh, so sad how
you
the girl
can tell
dies.
she dies from episode 1, which is
Yeah.
clear.
I don't think that's a bad thing, but like, especially because if I know you're from the same time as me, like the same, we live to the same eras of anime,
Mhm.
and like
everyone spoiled the
Which
girl
okay.
dying through memes. It was a classic. Like everyone
Yeah,
who started
yeah,
watching
true.
July in April knew the girl died from like the memes of like, oh yeah, look at this. Look at this funny ship. The guy from the July in April, exoskeleton. Pretty funny, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
but
like even watching and knowing the girl died just felt fake. I just didn't like it.
I also don't like anime that talk about people dying. I think it's so common. I like Anohana. Like maybe you didn't, but I did like Anohana. I think it was
The flower?
the one where the girl died and he starts to see her ghost, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I know. Anohana.
I think that's
yeah.
more interesting because it talks one
I like Anohana too. Yeah.
it talks about processing a death, you know? Which is
Mhm.
more interesting than someone died and being sad, you know? And it uses the whole
Yeah.
anime to talk about processing a death. And it also talks about how the falling off of people that were once close together, you know?
hmm
That's why I didn't kind of like the ending where everyone was in secret in love with someone else. Like, okay, let's stop here.
yeah.
But I really liked the part of the first, you know, when they fell off. They hate each other because they fell off. Because everyone gives the blame to someone else. You know, I think that's more interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, Anohana's. I agree with that. Like I think that's because why I like the episode with the mother too, because it shows the girl growing up and like
Yeah.
you know life keeps going on even if someone important to you dies.
Yeah,
You know, it's not all
exactly.
just about a tearjerker. I
Yeah.
like Silent Boys too. I like that one.
I like
It's
the
for the
Silent
same creator as
Voice.
Fumetsu.
I like the Silent Voice.
Fumetsu is the one who made that one. Yeah.
I like the Silent Voice. I think it's the only thing I didn't truly love about the Silent Voice.
I don't like how accepting the girl is. It's like, oh yeah, I don't even hate you. You're chill.
No,
I didn't
I
like
think
that.
that's a very female trait. Uh, I know a lot of girls that act like that. Sadly,
hmm
I don't. There was something that made me go like, eh. I don't remember who jumps off the
The protagonist tries to jump off. I think he actually does at one point, but he doesn't die.
yeah, he does, but doesn't also she try to jump off? No, she tries to jump off and like stops there and he falls, something like that. No.
Oh yeah, that's exactly yeah. So he does fall, but he doesn't die. Yeah, I remember. That's
Yeah,
what I
that's
was
why I didn't
remembering.
like him because I was like, why is she jumping off now? You know.
She just feels.
But now they're friends and
Yeah.
even more than friends, you know. So
Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I can see why that would irk you a little bit.
like I was like,
You know, I think the best manga anime I've seen treat this subject. I think it's one that's very popular. It's My Broken Mariko.
I don't know what it is, but look, America.
It's very hard to read, and not in the sense that it's bad or it's cringy. It's in the sense that
That's
it
sad.
actually is gut wrenching.
I
It
know
destroys you.
Drafty has read it, but have you read Los Flowers du Mal, something like that?
The Flowers of Evil. Yeah,
Have you read it?
I did read it. I think it gets weird towards the end. I didn't
I
fully
think
like the
at some point it
closure.
derails. Like I don't know, like what's
Yeah.
going on here? But I did like. Have you read his other work that
I did
recently
like
came
it.
out?
No, I don't think.
Greetings,
Unless-
Alice.
Greetings, Alice.
I
No,
liked both
I
of
don't
the
know
girls.
what
I
that
think
is.
the best part about Akuno Hana is not him, is both of the girls. They're very interesting characters, both of them. The thing is called My Name
Oh,
is
no,
Alice,
Akuno
Welcome
Hana.
is Alice. I think it's so full. Like, genuinely, it wants to talk about a trans character and it does it in the worst way possible. Genuinely. Like, I don't think it could talk about a trans character in a way it's so superficial than it actually does. I mean, it's not a terrible read, but the twist at the end, you're like, okay, I'm done.
Oh no,
I didn't like it.
I haven't read it.
I didn't like it at all, especially when you're like, oh, and now we're one together. It doesn't matter the gender. Okay, you're 13. You don't think like that. I didn't like it. I've been reading a manhwa though that I'm really liking, you know. But I don't think
manhwa?
you will like it. Yeah, it's called Girl Under Trial.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
It's-
Yeah, you told me. You
it-
told
it-
me last time about this.
I think it's super cool. Now it's becoming a shoujo because like the thriller part is kind of ended, so it's becoming mostly a shoujo. So I don't think you will like the shoujo part because it's very who's she gonna pick actually? Who is gonna pick her? Because that's mostly what's gonna happen.
I mean, I like shoyos. I've seen a couple of shoyos that I like.
What's that item?
Just...
I remember really liking My Little
Oh, I know the
Monster.
Horizon is from the creator of the Boxer, right?
I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
it is.
Horizon's pretty good.
I
But if you like the
remember-
Horizon, you should read the Boxer. I think the Boxer is actually better.
I remember the only show that I remember liking a lot was My Little Monster,
My Little Monster.
Where
Why is
he-
that so familiar?
because he's like
I read too many stuff.
she looks like Maka from
Oh,
Soul
I know
Eater.
this one. I know. Oh, yeah, I know this one, but I haven't watched it.
I really liked
I know
it
it,
back in the day. It was very cute, you know, because he was stupid and
Mhm.
she was smart, you know.
Classic. You like male domination.
No, female domination, not no male
Female
domination.
domination.
Yeah,
the
but
male
like,
getting dominated.
He's
That's what I mean.
like she's not very like she's not dominating him because like he's very impulsive and she's like instead very poised and you know.
I think it's very funny that in one of the arts, he's like holding him with a chain.
Yeah, but
You know?
he usually breaks off of the chain, so it doesn't really matter.
Look at this.
I think she actually changed him at some point.
Oh, that's kind of poggers. Maybe I should watch this. I like that she looks like Maka from Soul Eater.
She's literally
She
Maka
actually
from
looks
Soul
exactly
Eater.
like Maka from Soul Eater.
For example, I think Soul Eater,
I also like Maka from Soul Eater, you know,
I think Soul Eater does
coincidentally.
what Naruto doesn't do. Like, it's natural that Maka and Soul end up together. Like, it's very natural. Do they actually end up together? I don't remember actually.
No, they don't end up together. It's pretty on the air.
But it would not
There
be
is some romance, but
it would not be natural if it happened, you know.
yeah. Actually, I think Krone and Maka should end up together.
It doesn't
They had
matter,
more
but, like,
chemistry. Any chores?
Don't end up together. While Tsubaki and Stardew? Question. I don't remember anything about Soul Eater.
None of them do. None of
In the
them.
manga, none of them do. Okay. No, I mean, of course, like Kid and,
Yeah,
and,
I read
the
the
sister
manga.
don't end up together.
Sadly.
No, that's completely
I'm
fine. Like,
kidding. I'm kidding.
the tall
They're the
girl-
only ones that don't have chemistry.
I think they have chemistry, but as friends, you know.
Yeah, I mean like romantic chemistry.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I like Soul Eater, kind
Maka,
of.
Maka and Soul, I think they had a lot of chemistry together, you know. While
Mhm.
Naruto and Hinata had no chemistry.
Like the scene where like Soul plays the piano and they like
Yeah,
fucking
and, like,
fuse
the
together.
ending,
It's so beautiful.
the
yeah.
ending being like,
With the fucking moon. And
no,
shit.
being like
yeah.
because Maka is using her dad, you know, and they're rather like, yeah, we can connect together, but we'll always can because we're related, you know. We'll never be able to defeat them unless you use someone else, you know.
Mhm.
You know what's bad? You said Soul Eater not.
Oh, I have read Soul Eater not.
I
I
have
actually
too.
hated it.
There is a scene.
You know,
where
I
Naruto
read
and
Soul
Hinata
Eater and I
go
wanted more
there.
Soul Eater, so I read Soul Eater not. That was a terrible decision. That was not more Soul Eater.
I have a question. Is Soul Eater not is lesbians?
Yeah.
Literally lesbians. Nothing else. Like they could have ended with them, the three of them having a threesome, and I would have been like, yeah,
It would have felt natural, honestly.
Yeah. Like. I don't know. I guess they should have all licked each other's pussy in a triangle or something.
I don't like it though.
No, I don't think it was.
It's too fake.
No.
It wasn't. It,
Is
it
it-
wasn't Yuri made with,
I
made
have a
with
question.
passion.
Is Fire Force the same as Soul Eater, or like have you watched it? Because
What do you mean?
Like does it
I
feel the
read
same?
Fire Force. Exactly. Not really. I think Fire Force takes itself. I hate saying this, but I think it takes itself a little more seriously because the topics it talks about are a little more heavy than Soul Eater, but they're completely different vibes, honestly.
Because I
If
was
they're
like,
the same universe,
I don't know, maybe universe. Yeah, sure.
yeah,
go ahead. I don't care.
in
I'm
the
not-
end,
I don't think I'm gonna
okay,
read it
yeah.
because one of the things that really made
The fan service is awful, but it's like
fun
just
fact,
still Soul Eater, right?
was my first manga. Like that's what the first manga I ever read.
Oh, that's cute. You
I
know,
have
that's
all of the
awesome.
volumes of Soul Eater, all of the volumes and all Soul Eater not.
I wanna get some Soul Eater. I wanna get the Arachne
Action figure.
arc. No, I mean the like the Arachne arc where they like
MC
invade
of
the castle.
Oh, I see.
I wanna get those.
Really, the MC,
Sure.
Drafty said it, but I believe Drafty, but I'm gonna ask you too. Like,
Yeah.
really, the MC of Fire Force is dead?
No, that's completely made up.
Okay. Damn.
Soul Wait, Soul's dad? As in, I don't remember that being a thing. I don't think that's actually what happens. Huh? Is that? He's the last chapter. Like, he's Soul Eater's dad?
Ooh, I did it by mistake.
I don't.
Oops. I made a mistake, guys.
Next is Soul Word. I know that the protagonist shows up at the end. I know that Kid shows up at the end too. I don't remember him being Soul
By
Eater's
the way,
dad.
going back to Solitaire, I like Solitaire because the protagonist was a female. Like, it kind of sold the protagonist, but it's also
Yeah.
very, very much Maka, you know? So, and Maka...
No, Maka's definitely the protagonist. Soul
yeah,
doesn't get
and
as much
Maka
spotlight.
isn't sexualized. Like, a little bit
Yeah,
at
Maka's
times,
like
but-
the only one
but
that
Maka
doesn't
is-
get sexual.
Yeah, but thank God, but like... I
She
think-
gets like 3 Panther shots at the beginning, and that's about it.
Yeah, I remember that, but you know, it makes it very natural, you know, that there is a female and a male characters. In most others, there isn't. One Piece, Naruto, and talking because those were the big things, you know. Bleach.
No, I think that's a fair comparison.
That's
yeah.
why
Especially for the time we're
I
talking
really
about.
liked Dungeon Mesh, you know, because you have Lights and
Dungeon
Basil.
Mission.
You
I
could,
think they focus on everyone pretty nicely. I feel like the balance between the characters gets shared pretty equally.
I mean,
like
they-
it actually
they
feels
never-
like we're
they never
following a
talk
group instead of 2 people.
about Chilchak, but
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, we're following like the group itself, right? It's not just like
yeah, no, you're right. I
people.
think it's very nice. Like, I really like Dungeon Mesh. I have to say it's probably my favorite anime of the year, Dungeon Mesh, definitely. Maybe of
Did you
last
read the
year.
manga? Because it actually
No,
goes.
because I really like the animation, so I wanna wait.
No, I'm not saying I'm not judging, but like I'm saying it's definitely worth reading because it gets even better.
No, I
Like
believe it.
imagine the anime doesn't even scratch the tip of the iceberg of how good Dungeon Meshi really is.
No, I believe it.
It gets
believe it.
crazy.
No, I like
I'm not gonna spoil.
all of the
yeah.
characters in Dungeon Mesh. I didn't like Senshi at first, and I kind of think Laios needs to shut the fuck up. But I like the dynamics. I think it's very enjoyable. I think it's very, very enjoyable. Is it like the
it's
best?
unironically pretty good.
Is it the best thing ever written? No. Is it one of the most enjoyable? Probably yes.
I think once you get to a certain part, you're gonna agree that it's like really fucking good.
Okay, I can.
It gets pretty deep. It gets pretty deep.
Oh, Shira create Death Note. Death. Okay.
Yeah, he did. The
That-
protagonist
the
from
dad of
Fire
Kid,
Force created Death. Yeah. There you go. That's
have
what
a
I was
question.
saying.
Who's the
I-
mom of Kid? Okay, I never.
I don't think he has a mom. I think Death just like
Spawned
created
Kid.
him. Yeah, he just like spawned them. He doesn't have a mom.
All of the characters don't have a mom. Maka's mom ran away.
She actually does show up in Fire Force, by the way.
Maka's mom?
Yeah,
Damn.
like at the very end, like literally last page. I can show you a screen. Look at this. This is literally
I
the
don't
last
remember
page from Fire
something.
Force.
The two girls that like one uses the girl of the lamp girl, and the other and her they weren't lesbians, right?
No.
That's so sad. Oh, Maka's so cute.
Yeah, look at her. She's so small.
Also, like if you see
I-
the first page of one of Solitaire and the last one, you see how much he has improved during the years.
Yeah. Same with Fire Force, honestly. Fire Force improves a lot too. Fire Force's drawing is so
I
good.
like
Like
Medusa.
the art from Okubo's art is really good. Especially he has like this awesome style, like graffiti style that he uses in some covers that look amazing. And his clothing choices too. Like every character has so much fucking swag.
So Fire Force doesn't tingle the same spot as Solitaire.
No, I don't. I wouldn't recommend it. I think Fire Force does some things very well, but for everything that it does very well, it does like 4 things very bad.
Okay.
I think Soul Eater has a similar problem, but it's more
It's-
tolerable because it has a really good ending
And it's
and it's a lot
older.
shorter.
And it's also a
Yeah.
lot older, you know, like Solitaire
Yeah.
came out in 2009 to 2015 kinda.
Hmm. Fire Force ended in 2020 something, right? Or
Yeah, like
2019
I
at
have
most.
I'm more lenient to all their stuff, you know.
Yeah, me too. I give him a pass. I usually the things I'm most harsh about are the more popular ones, because like I guess I don't like it when things get praised that they don't deserve to get. I
I have never
guess
touched it.
thing I
Okay,
have.
I don't know anything. I don't think it's made for me because there aren't any women in that show, in that manga.
Fire
But
Force?
no, Hunter x Hunter.
Not fair. Fair.
Do you like Hunter x Hunter though?
I am very critical of Hunter x Hunter, but I think the Chimera Ant arc and Jorkshin arc and the arc we're going through right now are some of the best arcs I've read I read in general.
Okay, but
I
why
think
aren't
they're
there
really
any
good.
women? Question for the culture. Why there isn't even a single woman except like for the
I don't know. I
of the
guess
child that
he.
gets
I mean,
buff?
he writes very good female characters, especially in the latest arc. There's a lot of political relevance and the role of uh, the way women play their role in
Mhm.
the succession war. I
Yeah,
think
but
it's really
there's a woman, yeah.
interesting.
A child.
And you can tell that when he writes women, he doesn't write them differently from men. Like you can smell the misogyny in some mangakas. You can tell that when they write a woman, they have some
I
kind of
mean,
prejudice against them or
you
something.
can
But
smell
I
it
feel like
in fucking thing, you know.
you
In
say
one
Hunter x Hunter.
in One Piece. No, 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 no,
Yeah, in
no.
One Piece, yeah, you can smell in One Piece. But I think in Hunter x Hunter, especially since the master of Gon and Killua is a woman,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's revolutionary for the time because that
I
was
see.
unheard of. I think at the
I
time,
see. I
like
see.
having the master of both of them be a woman, like Bisky, and she's also a badass. Like
I
she
have
does
a
a lot of
question.
things. She helps a lot of the story.
Isn't one Bleach still misogynistic?
I would say
Because
that
I've seen
Bleach.
the five girls with white outfits, you know,
Oh, the Sten Raiders.
because they're very cute. Like not with the cute outfits, you know, the one with like the destroyed mouth
You
and
mean the Nazi outfits or what?
yeah, and the Nazi
Which
trans zombie girl
yeah.
who's against the transphobic guy, you know.
Yeah, there is the aggressively transphobic value, but I think overall it's I don't think it's transphobic. I think the transphobic guy is clearly being put as he's in the wrong.
Okay, I see. No, I don't know anything.
I think it's weird that the only trans person is evil, but besides that, they're clearly trans and evil, and not evil because they're trans.
Okay, okay. No, I was asking. Like I think One Piece. I have to give you that. All of the trans characters usually are good in One Piece. Like there is
Yeah, we got Ivankov, my goat.
no, but also like there's one person. I think they identify as a woman,
Mhm.
like the one with in Alabasta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in
But
the
do
day.
you mean the trans woman in Wano?
No, 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 in Alabasta. Like I think it looks like a guy, but I think he identifies as a woman. Like the one with this one thing around Mister Two.
Oh yeah, from Mister Two, yeah.
I think
Like everything related to the Okamas, right?
yeah.
I think that's cool. It even got censored in anime because it was too progressive for the time it was being
Yeah,
aired.
and like I think Yamato isn't the greatest. The greatest.
No, Yamato is very controversial because
Yamato
Oda
isn't the
keeps
greatest.
drawing him with like other women and stuff,
Because
and
like the thing about Yamato is that my
he
friend
like
like
self inserts in a man, and like
no,
that's
it's like
why he's
it's a
trans.
very Japanese thing in Yamato.
Hmm.
You know, like I don't think it passes through as well because like it's still a controversial. They didn't make it like a trans woman recently, like the girl that as a
There's a
man
Wano
like
character that
it's
is a trans
yeah,
woman.
it's super buff as a man and then she became she transitioned. I don't know. She went super tiny, like snatched
Yeah,
waist, big boobs,
trans
magical.
inclusive radical misogynist. The classic.
What? I didn't hear.
I,
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I just made up very very bad. Just trans
I see.
inclusive radical misogynist.
I see.
Very buff as a man, becomes a woman instantly,
Yeah.
tiniest waist
I
possible.
mean, what do we expect? You know, like let's
Yeah.
take what we can. You know, let's not push our luck.
Hey, but I mean, I think a lot of people blame Japan for that, but there's a lot of very good trans representation in other mangas. that
Yeah.
even specifically talks about trans issues. It's
Yeah.
not just like glosses over it.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't think it's just a Japan thing. It's just that some people
no,
just
no,
genuinely
yeah, yeah.
cannot write
I'm-
trans characters.
I'm gonna be silent because I'm not gonna say anything.
Mhm.
Because, you
Oh
know,
my god.
I can't say
You're
anything
gonna
right
stay
now.
quiet. You can't say anything right now.
No,
Oh
because
my gosh.
it might spoil something. So
Oh my gosh.
anyway, no, I think there are some definitely like my friend watched like that one show where there is the girl that does hey, you know, the gif of the girl like hitting her head, you know,
Tihi? Yeah.
and there is a trans character in that one show.
Yeah. You mean that really old?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
Eto.
I thought yeah, in
Bleh.
that show there is a trans character.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
so
Wait, is
there-
it Turna Gundam? It's not Turna Gundam,
I
right?
don't know.
Because I don't think
Turnaganda?
Turna Gundam is.
No, it's not a
Turn
Gundam.
a Gundam.
It's a police show.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
Skip and Loafer. Yeah, Skip and Loafer has like the main character has a trans aunt. That's really good.
I'm a trans antler. Yeah, no, I think
Skip and Loafer is a 10 out of 10. Actually, the best slice of life I've ever read, and
like
it's actually
there are
peak.
some
And I will show read it.
some good characters. I'm not saying like
Yeah.
there is nothing good, but I think they struggle more with trans men than trans women. Like I'm thinking about Fate Go, you know, like Da Vinci is canonically a trans woman because Da Vinci was a man and said, "What if I was a woman and they're a woman?"
Mhm.
But Canis is not a good character. I don't think it's very hard to excuse Canis, like because it's oh, I see. Because why do you summon him as a hair, you know? Why don't you summon him with pecs? Because it doesn't sell. I get it, but don't bring Canis in, you know? Like I don't think it was a very smart choice.
I don't even know. I had to Google who Canis was, honestly.
Canis is a trans character actually in the real world. Like they were a woman
really?
and Poseidon rapes her, and
Jesus.
after that they're like, "What do you wish?" And she says, "I wish to become a man so no one can rape me again." And he becomes Caenus, who's a man.
This is an incredibly insulting design for a story like that. Jesus Christ.
It's ancient Greek, you know.
It's disgusting design for a story like that.
You have to speak with the Greeks, not with me. And
No, I'm talking about the Fate Go design. Like you
Oh,
cannot
yeah,
adapt a character with a
yeah,
story
it's
like that
terrible.
into this
And
big book
I
lady.
guess,
That
in-
is fucked up.
I guess in the story, Canis does kill Poseidon. So in the story of Fate Go, like if it go, they do kill Canis again. So
Does he get his fucking wish
No.
granted though?
no.
I see.
That's why I think it's very bad. And yeah, the other only trans character in Fate that is Kashino Koji, who should be, but I don't know anything about Kashino Koji, so don't ask me anything. And yeah, I suppose Artoria and Takeru, what's the name of the day Saber of Samurai Remnant are transcoded, but
Yeah.
that's about that's
Faber.
Daber, yeah, the Daber. That's about it.
I love that name. I actually love calling him
Faber.
Faber.
The
Daber.
yeah. I guess in Kido is again non-gendered.
Who?
Yeah, but why would Canis be recorded as a female? Because Canis wasn't a hero before becoming Canis. The hero is Canis, not Canis. That's why it's stupid. Like that's why it's a stupid choice, you know. Like then why Da Vinci is recorded as the Mona Lisa, not as Da Vinci, you know? That's another like. But that's funny. So and she's the Mona Lisa with big boobs. No, yeah, it
I think making a design that sexualized for a third character which whole
Yeah.
story goes about not wanting to be raped is kind of distasteful.
Yeah, it is very distasteful. I agree. I don't think Canis is particularly well thought of as a character.
That's just my theory.
But
my
again,
game
like
theory.
half of the, not half, but like Medusa was raped. I hate Medusa in Saint Night. The more I think about it, the more I hate it. Like her character is about being raped and being rejected by everyone, and she's the most sexual character that isn't the main character.
True.
Also, I spoke with someone because I haven't read Stay Night yet, you know it, and they say that the worst character.
You haven't read Stay Night yet?
Not all. I've read parts of it.
Jesus, no shit. You hate Shiro then.
Yeah, I've read like
That
all
makes sense.
people do it. They say that the worst character is Medea because like they were like, oh no, she's so powerful, and then she dies in the worst way possible every time
True.
without doing anything.
Just like Dragon Ball.
I see Drafty, I see that's cool. I'm not saying like you can't like Anis, but I'm not criticizing the fans, I'm criticizing the author more than the fans. He's very bad at writing, they are very bad at writing some characters. Some are very great, some are not.
Yeah, like overall.
By the way, I have to say something. It's not true that Naruto doesn't like sex, because even in Avalon, there is an hint of rape, don't Mashu. And it's never acknowledged. No, not an hint. She actually, someone tries to rape her in Avalon. I'm not joking.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it happens. Like the Leonin guys. Yeah, okay, but it's still an attempt of rape. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I think in the original one, Morgan raped Artoria in the original idea.
Well, that will make more historical sense.
No. Historically speaking, the reason why Arthur and Morgan have a child is because they it's a setup. Like, neither of them knows.
It's all planned.
Knows that the other one is also it's Morgado, but it's a setup, and that's why Arthur can conceive. Yeah, but you shouldn't make rape jokes in 2022, 24. Avalon
Real. And he came out.
2022.
Came out a bit after. Yeah.
Wow, we read so much Umineko today.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed talking though. It was very fun.
It was fun, but we didn't.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, who needs Umineko? We're gonna just gather and chat a little
Yeah,
bit.
we're like yap around.
Yeah, we know. Yap. Should I read the Lost Build 7 though? Should I read Lost Build 1? What about Lost Build 2? Lost Build 3? What about Lost Build 4?
I think kind of
Lost
Lost
Build
Belt is as good as Lost Belt 6. I think Lost Belt 6 is peak.
It's the peak.
Yeah.
It's peak. It's beam. You gotta. The kids aren't even saying peak anymore, Rosa. You gotta get with the times. People are saying beam nowadays.
And because I'm doing bad thing. Because I'm stupid. There is no reason why it was deleted. I deleted Oberon is popular, like because I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
It's beam.
It's Beam. Okay. No.
You guys know Oberon's literally me.
Especially because Avalon doesn't really interact with other Lost Belt as much. So it's a very easy read without anything else, you know?
No, yeah, I read it and I understand everything.
Like, the others are so like, also, the Naruto bullshit is very low, especially because the most powerful character, which is Morgan, dies in a very, you know,
Yeah.
they really milked. Let me see. Like, she dies in a way that makes sense, you know? She doesn't die in a stupid way. Like, it's not like, oh no, the most powerful guy shows up and kills her. No, like, it's someone that, like, she trusted and shows up and she kind of lets herself get killed, you know? So it's a very reasonable death. By the way, Bane, I will leave you because you're very tired and I need to go make dinner.
I'm not tired. I'm okay. I'm just yawning.
I need to make dinner though because, like, consider like it's
That's fine.
Usually the time we ended up like last week when we had the pre-time scheme.
Okay.
So
Okay. Next time I'll be earlier though, because next time
it's
I probably
okay. It's
won't
okay.
be
It's okay.
busy.
It's not gonna be 2 hours. It's fine. Yeah. I will see you guys soon. I don't know when, but soon.
Love the Umineko today.
Love Umineko. Like my favorite part, One Piece.
Yeah.
When Beatrice finds the One Piece. And yeah, I will see you soon and bye bye.
Bye bye.